Hello, everybody.
You.
Hopefully the sound is fine since Costas is now back. Oh, your stream is paused. Have you minimized your screen?
Mm. Okay. Might be fine now. And that's all the finished animations everyone's gonna see for now. Figure out what I'm doing. I like these. They look fun.
Right.
Nice yellow hoodie.
Thanks. Yeah, I mucked around with the volume last time because Costas was talking on his phone and he was apparently super quiet. So I'm hoping he's not
Make
deafening
it
people
sound like
now.
I was ignoring the
But it
stream or
doesn't
something.
look like it.
I was just like, yeah, whatever. Hello there.
Okay. I need to find the dinosaur.
So, I was gonna say that the walk cycle you're gonna do, the run cycle of the dino is basically identical to the one we have. Just
That's what he
like
said.
the Amazon on top. And then for the other two, there are a lot of frames for identical because like the time that it takes for the dinosaur to hop.
Did you not
Um,
number them?
no, because I was kind of in a rush, sorry. But
Mhm.
uh, but if you see them side by side, you can tell that they're like, or on my screen, like they're identically the same animation up until the point where they reach the air, and that's like only a couple of frames that change. So they take the same time to like squat and stretch, let's say, the same frames. How's everyone doing? How's everyone's weekend? Today it's a national holiday in Greece, by the way. No one's working but me now because not that I wouldn't work, I guess, on holidays, but it's just a weird atmosphere when your whole country is like not working anymore. Oh, Sarah, maybe you remember this. Do you remember that Clean Monday thing and the food
Uh,
that comes with it?
kind of.
It's all like non-meaty stuff because apparently, like in 40 days from now, it's the Easter times,
Yeah.
so you're supposed to be fasting.
hmm
So you get a lot of things like what is it like aubergine paste or pate or like hummus or like stuff like that, and you get this like flatbread that you only serve in today, like you only get for bakeries. La Rana, it's called.
hmm
And apparently they fly kites today because it's a tradition. I don't know where this comes from. Also, to tell you, I spent like the weekend researching cooking videos. So I never
Oh,
watch
right.
cooking videos,
Yeah.
but I had been watching like shit tons of like, cooking videos. And I found a recipe you might like. It's vegan gyros, uh, and it's literally instead of gyros, you just use cauliflower. I have no idea how the fuck he
Ugh.
did it, but
Yeah.
I was thinking I would link it to you just in case you were interested.
You can do. I probably. Yeah, just you can do.
He
Um.
marinated the whole cauliflower. It was so weird when he was doing it, but it's in English too. He speaks in English, which is weird, with the best Greek horrible accent you know. So you probably are gonna enjoy
Perfect.
this. So I think you're gonna enjoy it doubly.
Yeah, one of my mates who'd like you with like vegan. I don't know if it's.
Like the skewer thing. You mean not the gyros part or?
No, it's like gyros. Like I guess similar to. They call it kebab meat.
Yeah.
So
So
I
it's
think it
like
is.
because the difference with souvlaki is that it's like kind of pieces of kebab on a skewer, and then the gyros part is like the slice, like yeah, like as you said, like
Yeah,
doner or
but it's
whatever.
more like gyros because it's more like slices of sort of like I'll send you a link to what it looks like at some point. But
How do
yeah.
how do you read the name?
Hello. Phew.
Ruchenuwu. I'm really sorry about this, but you're not making it very easy with your name to be pronounced. To be fair,
Rowan Chen Uwu.
is it always?
Uwu.
It depends on the language too, because in some countries O and E is like or something. So I'm really confused. Anyway, how's it going? It's going well. How are you? Other than the utter confusion
I
I had
spent
reading this.
I spent my weekend moving. the bedroom around because finally were having double sockets put in place, and they've been put
Yeah.
in. But then, right, like over here, there was a Rayburn, which is an old like cooking stove top thingy, which you put coal in or wood to as the fuel. It didn't really
Mm-hmm.
work anymore, so it's just been sitting there. So we got it removed. But yeah, so like over here as well, there's like pipes where like the water was coming through it because it actually like heated up when it used to be used. It used to heat up like the water that could be used in the bathroom over there as well. So there's still like water dripping down out of these pipes. So I put like a little pot there. It's just residual water. But yeah, that was like a whole thing. So I've just been like stuck in the other room for ages, and now I'm finally back in here in like a new spot.
Are
Um,
you? Is that your new bedroom now, or is it temporary?
it's not a new bedroom. It's the same bedroom.
Oh, really? But you're closer to the wall now.
So I basically my desk used to be behind my computer, like behind my screen,
Mm-hmm.
against the window. But now I'm kind of like in a weird position where the wall of the bedroom's behind me and I'm facing into the room just so that I could have like a wall behind me.
Okay.
So yeah, I
But
don't
you
know.
can
We'll see
see
how
all
it
your
goes.
plushies there.
Um, I could put. Oh, I couldn't. So they're too big. I don't want to put too many like plushies on my
I
shelf,
like
which is kind
just
of
the
empty right
hexagon
now.
tile.
Oh yeah,
It was
but
actually
this wall is very very cold and it's very damp in that bathroom that I don't want stuff to go moldy.
okay.
So I've just put
Oh,
this dumb little patchy Murray
yeah,
behind me that
I
I
like the
have.
hexapal. I was playing again Broken Age for a little bit, and I
Yeah.
was liking the style.
I
Yeah, it's crazy animations at the beginning. So I was thinking of yours.
I bought a plant though that's coming, which I will put on the shelf.
What you will plant on
Exciting.
the shelf.
No, I will put it on the shelf. It's already planted in the pot.
I guess, yeah, I guess you plant something that people don't want to see. What the phrase is used like. Anywho's, what am I doing today, everyone? Because
You are a
last
bit
time I was
loud, and I
doing
think
this
it's
to
just
catch up
me.
and give Sarah work, and now I caught up. I gave Sarah work, and not sure what the priorities are actually. I gotta re-examine stuff. Know what you have to do, which is a prototype after you do this. But the thing is that when you don't really need stuff from me, at least for the first part, right? You've already kind of done this.
I probably
The
do
first
need
part.
some bits.
Are we established? Like anything you
The
super
the
need?
very first part. Well, no, I haven't had time to like look to think through that.
Why do I have some settings in my face there? Okay, they're gone. Some volume settings.
Can I have the high res version of these animations, please? So I actually know what's going on with the Amazon.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was wondering if you needed them, but last time you said you didn't.
Depends. It
Um,
totally depends on the animation, but like I can't see what the heck is going on here. Can you see? Well, no, it won't be shown yet, but it's yeah, it's a mess.
it's yeah. You need all of them.
Yes, please.
Okay, I'm gonna Discord you with them, right? Is my face frozen? No, it's just not moving.
You're moving.
Still to hear your news. New. Ha! The fuck? You can't tell anything.
Sorry.
Is it because I haven't colored in the character, or if it's because it's alpha? If it's transparent? Is that why you can tell, or is it just a low resolution?
No, it's low resolution.
Huh.
It's fine. I can roughly tell, but I
Yeah.
is it
I mean, yeah,
for the T Rex it was fine because it
because he
was
was
bigger.
gigantic.
But for this, like the dinosaur is okay in bits, but like it's just better to have the full one, and it's a shame not to when you've
Yeah.
spent
How
time
was the
drawing it.
T-Rex, by the way? I haven't seen what you did.
I might not have completely finished. I can show you. I might not have completely finished the details, but I kind of need to. Like I said, I'm just gonna leave
No,
the shading and
you're
pass it
right.
on to
Right.
Matt. But I need to do the details. His teeth and stuff need to be there. I don't want to get it to Matt like as soon as he can.
Yeah, but the
Where are
shading
they?
we can wait for sure. Like we can still have
It
this.
will look good and finished, but like that's like
Yeah,
extra polishing. I
And
need
it's
to
really
write it
easy just
down.
to replace it, right? Like it's exactly the same timing and
You
scale.
just save it as the same file names and then just replace in
Yeah.
AGS and automatic. As long as the size of the actual image, the dimensions is the same, it's fine.
Okay, so let's.
Oh, are you serious? Oh wait, no. There we go.
I am indeed.
T-Rex. Where did I put the other one?
Run big. No, big. Save. Hold. What else? This. I'm gonna send you all three at the same time.
Why do I have two separate ones for run? Oh, there's attack.
This is dodge. I feel like dodge and the jump like kind of serves the same purpose. It's mostly like polishing, I guess, because it looks nicer. Makes sense.
So this one's the proper one? Yes. Okay, so there we go. There's one, there's the other one.
Do you think that streaming is pretty slow, and then when we're about to go in like 3 hours, we're gonna have like almost 20 people and like 4 raids, and we're gonna be like, no, why is everyone so nice now that we're so tired?
Oh. Oh, it's kind of what it's normally like. Yeah, so this is what I've done, if you want to see.
Ooh, like the green, it looks like it's actually sneezing
Well,
snot.
people on stream are calling it a sneeze, so it's probably because I made it
Oh
green.
yeah,
It's not going to be green.
because I thought it was a sneeze, but thanks Zara for making this even more green. Do you like to? Oh, did they like it on the stream?
Yeah. Yeah,
What
so
did I
like
miss? Was like missing Nevik Link saying, "Oh, it's so nice here without costas and shit."
didn't get that much. Yeah, so all that's missing, like I'm almost done with it. I just need to add in the blood sort of stains thingies around the mouth on a few more frames,
Yeah.
and then it's done.
Also, actually, good idea to color the back leg darker. I was gonna tell you, I forgot, but you did.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think it super works.
Yeah,
and if
and
you
then
add the
I'll
more
make.
details, the mouth is gonna look even scarier with the tongue and all that.
Oh
Does
yeah,
it
the
have a
tongue's
tongue, or
missing.
is it too dark, or is it on the other one? Is it missing too? Or
I put the tongue. Hey, I'm sure
it's
you
a
put.
blue background, so I can't really see.
Oh yeah, no. The tongue is there on this one.
The right one. Oh, it actually adds a lot to the details you add
But
around the
it's
mouth.
only there for like a frame.
Is the tongue? Okay, because I was paying attention to the tongue animation, so it's just like going in, going in. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it is for a frame. Okay.
Yeah, and I have not done the tongue on this one.
It's a very tongue-in-cheek animation, Tara.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it does. It's a phrase, and then I don't know what it's used for, but you don't know.
Flippin' heck. I know
What?
tongue in cheek. Okay, let's leave those two alone.
Okay, wait.
I hate the screen.
One more animation for you in HD. And it should be done.
Pun. Hey Nathan, congrats on releasing your demo.
Hey Nathan. Yeah, I mean, I mean, I'm alone here probably, but if I don't know if Sarah has time, but I did. How long is the demo? Because we're sort of considering playing it on stream. If that's okay. I don't disturb Sarah's cooking priorities.
Oh, so yeah. What? What do you mean?
That you have to cook and you don't. I know that it can take.
Oh
like an
no,
hour.
it can't be after stream. If we do it, it's gonna have to be at the end of stream.
Yeah.
But there's so much to do at the moment. But if it's short, 20 to 30 minutes.
I think it's right. 20-30 minutes. He said. So it's gonna be like happy game, I guess. Maybe a little bit longer. How is it? How's it going? I've seen super cool comments online. So you uploaded on its.io as well. No, Rust. Yeah, actually, it's cool because I know it's for a limited time, so I'm getting a little stressed. But I also know that you're our friend, so you might be
It's
cool.
only up for
Actually,
a
if you
limited time.
downloaded it, all right. Yeah, that's what Nathan said. But if you download it on its.io, which is so today, then you kind of get to keep it, right? It's not like Steam.
How long's it up for? Oops.
Uh yeah. So, you're not asking me. Seems to be doing well. A few bugs I'm working on today. Oh yeah, at least it's. Oh, on its.io you can upload different versions as well. But on Steam, yeah, it automatically should
It'll
be
be up for
updated.
about a month, so we can play it near the end of the month or something potentially, if that's okay.
Cool. Nice, nice.
Unless it'll super help during playing
Yeah,
it now.
because half the month is up, and at the end of the month we have to deliver some stuff. For
Yeah, it's
Theropods.
just deadlines and like I feel like not enough has been done. And life's been kind of
But if it's cool with a time limit, we're definitely playing your demo then on stream. Because it would be cool to like have you live at the same time.
You can come live on a call and give us a what you
Oh
call
shit! Yeah. Actually, I told that to Sarah before. If you want to come live on any of our streams, but that would be great.
Yeah.
Imagine like, isn't it the most frustrating thing though if someone's like playing your game, especially if it's like an adventure game, point and click, and you're like, no, get this item. Or like I always like
I
cringe
think
whenever
it's only
someone's playing
you.
a game and they get stuck, and I want to help them, but not tell them the
Yeah.
solution. Why is there wind in my ears?
Is your window open?
No, you just exhaled in the mic or something
No,
for like a minute.
not on purpose.
It was so long that I couldn't believe that you were exhaling. Okay, should be done. Wait, where are you? There. Is Matt?
Matt's probably in Sleepyland.
Wait. Yeah. And it's hard, frustrating point and click, especially. I found that super frustrating at like Adventure X or events like that where I had to like watch people play it. You know? Yeah. On top of like bugs as well, they get frustrated with things. But I was always like so apologetic. Like, I know you got stuck at this part, but it's my fault. Don't feel bad. Because sometimes it was like not giving enough hints or whatever. And I was trying to give like really vague hints, like to solve this puzzle, you have to be at this area. But I was always asking before, like, would you like a hint? Like I was a hint dealer. Wait, did I not say this? No. We don't have enough people for me to send my Eurovision conversation. Oh well, they're gonna miss it. Whoever watches it on YouTube, you can join. So, anyways, hi. There's a Eurovision song from San Marino.
Right? That's a country?
Yeah, apparently.
What?
And
where the heck's San Marino?
I think it's an island in the Mediterranean.
San Marino. It's a country in Europe. No, it's landlocked.
Oh no, it's not. It's
surrounded by north central Italy.
Huh.
Why is it a country?
In Eurovision, you find fucking weird countries. Oh wait, it's inside of Italy. It doesn't even look like outside the borders. So it's a country. It's like the Vatican. It's just like a country inside of a country. Italy's weird. So there's some crazy weird girl who has like a crazy accent as well. But also they have a rapper in it, and it's Flo Rida, the American guy. You remember him?
Is that allowed? Is that allowed?
Well, first of all, I think it is. But second of all, isn't he? I didn't know if he existed. Like
What do you
he
mean?
hasn't been making music for like 15 years, and now he suddenly comes into a random Eurovision song, and it was on green screen because they probably couldn't fly him in the music video. So that was the best thing ever. I hope they have him as a hologram on stage or something. Um, so that was amazing. And then the song is like ridiculous. Finland has like a metal song, let's say, which sounds like Linkin Park or something. Um, we have a song that was kind of like lame, but the music video is like full of like shitty visual effects and 3Dness. And as I was watching it, I was like, why the fuck would you like go so? Why would you be so like ambitious with your effects if you don't have like the studio to make them? So if it's like different planets and stuff like that, just green screen, like you can only go as far just to make it good.
Hmm.
And then I look at the credits, and it's actually one of my good friends who we worked together, and a guy that's supposed to help me with visual effects in my film. And I was like, oh no, I didn't know this. Holy shit! I felt like I talked so much shit, and then I saw the credits, so that was really weird. But I'm gonna have an interesting conversation about this. I think they even used my bike because she's flying on a fucking 3D Pegasus in the music video, and they asked for my friend asked for my bike some like a week ago to do some filming, and he said, "Oh no, they're just gonna sit on it. We're gonna put green screen on it." So I think they put a green thing on my bike and sat on it, and then they put in a Pegasus. So my bike was a Pegasus. And then I like the Cypriot song. It's like super. It sounds like Alejandro by Lady Gaga almost like,
Uh-huh.
and it has like a Spanish title, and I don't know why Cyprus every time has like Spanish titles in their songs. They had the one like a few years ago that came out second or third, and now they have another one. It's called El Diablo, and there's been like Christians in like Cyprus have been protesting because it preaches against for the devil and shit. Like we're in the 1600s here. Anyway, Eurovision sounds cool. So many shitty songs. So much. So happy to see so many bullshit songs.
So confused. There we go.
Mm-hmm. Doing now. Did this? You got them right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're HD. They are. Yeah. So, obviously, do whatever you want to the hair because you're the hair master.
Mm-hmm.
You're the hairdresser of the hair salon, the pixel hair salon of this game. Um. Okay, so I needed to make stuff for Matt. Matt has stuff. Matt has to do UI, so I'm okay with Matt. You're making stuff for Matt, and now I need to make stuff for you.
Yep. For the prototype.
Mostly. So for the prototype, you don't need characters. You already have all your areas. You have the little children. You have the old lady. Do you need like the kids hidden, so that like one of them is in the river but not in the river? Maybe you need some props for that.
Yes. Yeah, I need the place of where they are hidden.
Is it? Are you okay if we just like talk for 2 minutes about this? Because I know you're busy, but I have to figure out what I'm doing.
I can talk, I just didn't want to spoil things. I guess there's not that many people around.
No, it's Nathan who's gonna. Nathan, don't tell everyone, please. Don't spoil our game. Don't destroy the surprise, even though you don't understand anything because the coded language we speak. Um, so Sarah's making a prototype for the first area, and now I'm trying to find things to do that probably not animation because it's a prototype. Um, I think there are that many things though that I need to do for you, at least for the first part. But for the second part, there's shit tons of stuff for me to do for you, including a proper writing of the actual puzzles. Nathan's waving there. Um, yeah. Oh yeah, where we. I started telling you my puzzle, and then you pointed out all the irregularities in it, and I was like, shit. So we need to probably have a little chat about this.
So yeah, I guess start undoing the first bits that need to be done for the beginning. Drawing on the wrong layer.
We're halfway. It's getting on the wrong layer. Take my pen. Oh, sweat. Song for Matt. Uh, how did we decide for me to be doing the art for you? You just don't care about black and white bullshit drawings, right?
Yeah, I don't understand. Repeat that. You talking about for the prototype? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How do I
I
want
can
the
do.
art?
Well, what did we end up with? Black and white drawings
Yeah,
are fine.
just your rough drawings. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just do them in Flash, I guess. So what I'll do.
And hopefully they make sense.
Yeah, I know because like we had a few times that we did this. I'm just wondering what we ended up with because at first I was giving it to you in black and white, and then you said it looked shit, so you tried to put color, but then we had like more rough, and then we're wasting
Matt
time.
used them in his prototypes, and it worked.
Yeah, I know. You just said that it hurt your eyes with black and whiteness.
Yeah, but I think Matt did it in his prototype, and it worked, so it should be fine. This is not what her skirt is meant to look like.
A what?
You've drawn it like she's got a skirt. She doesn't really have a skirt. Just
Excuse
fine.
me.
I can try and work around it.
Oh shit. Like she has a skirt. I see what you mean. I guess one of them is her leg, technically.
Huh?
Like how you always tell me about this. Like this is not what she wears.
Wait, what? What's one of what's her leg?
It's her like I don't know, like leg warmer, but only for the top part of the leg, and then she has like her little skirt thing.
Oh yeah, there is no skirt. It's just like a hanging thing at the front and at the back, and then she's got
but
like
she does
shorts
wear.
on.
What do you call them? Like
shorts.
Oh, she does wear shorts. They're not shorts exactly. I guess they are.
They're shorts.
Yeah, they're shorts. There's no debate in this.
No, they're shorts. There is no debate.
They're shorts and a hanging
hey,
thingy.
Deluxe Turks. Yeah.
Hello. You know, as the closed term is called, the hangy thingy. Okay. So we put this here. Actually, that feels really nice because I made all the backgrounds perfect for you with the sides, so I know that whatever I draw on them is gonna be fine. And then I can just use my
with the sides. What do you mean?
The size, the resolution.
Oh, the
like
size. Yeah,
I
sorry.
imported in Flash, and now it's perfect. And then I can just like draw another layer on top of it and just do
Yeah.
super rough art and animation. Like I can even have like super rough animations.
I
It's
heard you
way faster
say.
than what I was doing before with the pixel art and all that shit
I heard you
on
say.
Photoshop.
I heard you say the sides, as in SIDES, and I was super confused.
Yeah. How about that chasing static demo, huh? Says Deluxe. That's what we're talking about.
Hey,
Hey,
Cara.
hey,
Yeah,
Cora. Yeah,
Cassis is
nice to see you again.
back.
It's probably a reference to my disappearance last time. I couldn't stand Sarah. I'm sorry, guys. I have to think of something. I was like, no, please, someone destroy my internet.
It's mean.
Fucking Sarah after that, she was just saying how I abandoned her to Matt. Like, Matt was like, how was it? And it was like, Costas abandoned me. He said, like, excuses like his internet was dead.
Yeah, what the heck? You abandoned me, and then freaking
I was
like
like,
people in Greece decided to like cause some riots and set some buildings on fire. Did you
I
find
was
out what caused those fires, by the way?
my sister's fire because my sister had the fire, which was like unrelated. No, just a building caught fire. That was it. But it was like
What's your sister's
commotion.
fire?
No, not in her house, but in her street, like at
Oh,
the end of the street or
yes, that's
something.
what I was
So
talking
there was
about.
smoke all around. Um, we do have riots though, which is like different
Yeah,
thing.
both Nathan and I were there when there were riots. I don't know if it was the
What
same
seriously?
time. Yeah, I was mentioning it, and Nathan said that when he was in Athens, there were
What
riots.
2008 and 2011 were like super big riots. Uh, they
Would I have been
almost
there in
always have to do
2011 or 8?
possibly.
No, not 8.
You might have been 2008 too.
Really?
I mean, 2009 was when I joined the army. 2008 was when we finished. We it was a year before we finished college. So I don't remember.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, now they're against police brutality here because they had there were like families in the park and they were chilling or something and they were asking them why are you out and where's your ID and then some guy was complaining and then they started beating him up because and they caught
Right.
this on camera. So people were like,
Jeez.
what the fuck? Because our police are like, yeah, they have no respect for anyone. They think they can bully everyone.
Yeah.
And then people started like it escalated, and people started going out to protest in like the streets, and then there were more like escalations.
When was
The
this?
police was making this worse.
Oh,
The
this is
last
in the
couple of weeks,
past. Oh no,
no,
recently.
but the last couple of weeks, yeah, some families were out, and then
Oh
some guy
right,
was
when you
like,
yeah.
why are you like, yeah, why are you telling me to go away? I have the proper credentials." And they were like, "Fuck off!" The cops were like this, and it was caught on camera. It keeps escalating over the past few weeks now. Uh, and the government is blaming people basically instead of
Of
taking any
course.
responsibility. So it
Yeah.
keeps becoming. So I fully support the riots because fuck them. And we used to have like a dictatorship here in the 70s. So this is like still
I don't think
people
riots.
are still very careful about the right taking like a lot of power. So that's why we have so many riots. Like people's parents were like my parents lived through dictatorship. So anyway, got a bit heavy. How's everyone doing? How was your weekend? I don't know if you guys were here when I asked how was your weekend, but now it's your chance to tell me how your weekend was. My weekend was a lot of food. I visited my sister. I petted her cat a lot, and I watched a couple of Marvel films. Actually, rewatched Thor Ragnarok, which is my favorite. I watched Captain America, the first one, which was okay, and I watched Captain Marvel because I haven't seen it, and it was alright. Um, it wasn't amazing, but it made me I did like it a lot, I guess, visually at least. Pretty. It was set in the 90s, which was interesting. It had like Gay Boys and like um, 90s ruffle songs and Nirvana and stuff. And it had the Samuel Jackson de-aged with like effects on it to look younger. And it looked amazing. Like I couldn't tell I was like did stuff. It looked like Samuel Jackson. It's like younger. So cool. Village Square. Let's drop this.
Deluxe Tux says they just went through daylight savings time, so he's
Oh
thrown his
really?
schedule off from his respective viewer starting an hour later. At least it's not
Really?
earlier though, because you'd probably still be asleep, right?
Wait, that's not the same for here, right?
It's not the same for where.
Oh, I think it's the end. It's not the same for Europe. Daylight savings are not here yet, like in Europe. I think we do that in what? April? I remember at the end of October or November is when time changes, and then it's every 6 months. Wasn't there a debate in Europe to stop daylight savings, and like fucking Sweden or Norway were saying that, where they have no sun, and then in Greece we were like, "What the fuck, man? Like we're in the south, we're gonna have like so much shorter days." Um, Weekend was good. Got a little more remodeling. Oh wait, just went through daylight savings. Had to throw my schedule. From my perspective, you're starting an hour later. Yeah, that's weird. Cora is saying my weekend was good. I got a little more remodeling work done in my basement and had pretty successful convention planning meetings. Ooh, that's nice. Nice, nice, nice. Productive weekend and deluxeful at the same time. This week is deluxe. This week is a super heavy teaching week for me, so I'm only going to be around for a few more minutes. Might be able to pop in again later. Think you guys do the DST in a few weeks. Well, oh, the DST's daylight savings time. I think it always happens the last Sunday. It always happens on a Sunday, and is it always like the last Sunday of a month or something? Is that like a
So
rule I made up?
for the UK, it's the 28th of March. Yeah, you're
Ooh,
probably
okay.
right because it is, and then the next one is 31st of October, the end of
Okay,
the
the
month,
28th of
on
March
a
is it?
Sunday.
Yeah, so it's
It's always
literally
the
in a week.
same.
I mean, in 2 weeks technically. So yeah, it's the last Sunday. Ah,
Yeah.
so great though, because like at least in Greece it's so great because like that is officially when you get the biggest days coming to you.
Does it make a difference at the moment?
Yeah, it does because like it gets dark here at 6, and now it's gonna get dark at 7, which is like 7 in the afternoon, which is amazing.
Yeah, I guess you go out.
Well, not anymore, but it's just like the more sun there is, the happier I feel. I guess I don't know.
Just get up earlier. Like
Excuse me, I didn't offend you.
all it is no. Just all it is
I
like
know.
us humans changing the number of the time. Like nothing has changed in the world. Um, that's
Yeah,
what I
it
mean.
does.
Like
It
right
does.
now, it doesn't make too much of a difference because of like we can't actually go out. Is all I
Yeah, that's
mean.
true. But to be fair, I was planning to get up early because I might have an extra job now, so I should like. It's annoying because every time I wake up late, I feel like I'm catching up to the day, and I kind of hate that feeling
Mm.
of like like the day has already started. People have already messaged you about work, and you're just like trying to catch up. Well, if
Mhm.
you wake up before everyone, then you have your time to like collect yourself, wake up, and then figure out what you're gonna do. Not saying anything revolutionary here. I'm just trying to pump myself into being earlier. Uh, what were these? Allow smoothing. No. No.
I've been
Okay.
having had work done on our house as well.
Yeah, I
Um,
remember that.
but it just feels like this weekend I've just been unpacking. It's like I've moved house because everything's in boxes. Not everything. A lot of things are in boxes. And I've just been unpacking things. And there's still more to unpack.
Public settings 80%. No. Lossless, maybe? Sorry, I'm just fighting here with that. Allow smoothing. No, thanks. Okay. Okay. Oh, well, that's better. It still looks like pixel art, weirdly enough, because I sized it down. Yay. Look, guys, I'm a pixel artist. Look at this pixel art. Who needs Sarin matte when you can do this? They even use other colors. Can they just use black and white? I don't know. I'm starting to
Yeah,
drill this.
super cool dino. Oh, that looks really weird.
Yay, it's a Parasaurus, right?
Parasaurolophus. Yeah, Parasaurus.
I love sleeping in, but I prefer waking up early for that reason. Yeah, I know, I know. I love sleeping in, but I think I'm addicted to like staying up late and being lazy, even though I don't have anything important to do, just like browsing the internet and watching series. Oh, sorry, I'm almost done with Name of the Wind. I have like 50 more pages to go, and I feel like the story is like just starting. It's frustrating.
You're going on to.
Yeah, I'm
Oh
gonna get the
shoot,
new book.
can't remember what it's called.
How is Nathan
A
agreeing with
Slow
me? It's
Regard
not
of
good.
Silent Things is not the second one. That's the other book, right?
I have no idea. I'm just
King
gonna say book
of
2 of the King, whatever.
Trilogy. Of the King, whatever.
I don't know what it's called. They never mentioned why it's called like that.
It's the King Killer trilogy.
Yeah, they never said who the King Killer is or why.
Pretty sure it's mentioned.
Nope.
Not who it is. The king killer, like that's
No,
mentioned.
they never said about anything, any king being killed at all. Maybe they did roughly in a
Wise
random
man's fear.
story, but
There
it
we
didn't
go.
feel like it was the important bit.
What is this?
Who's this?
No, what?
Crazy? What's going on?
Oh, the Doors of Stone, the third book. It says 2017, but like it's not out. Okay, as it's
Trying to
not out. It's not
find
out.
out the
That's
book is out.
fine. No, I was super confused. No way that could have like. Bye. Good luck. Have fun.
Yay! Bye
Hopefully,
bye, Ducks.
maybe see you
Ducks got
later.
some. I always told you that Deluxe Ducks has some class.
Huh?
You know. You guys see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game trailer? I was so happy. Did Sarah watch it? Because I linked it to her.
No, I didn't. I clicked on it and then I clicked off of it. I don't have time to watch stuff like that.
It's 1 minute and a half, and
I
it.
got bored. I was like, "What is this?" It just looks like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game because I don't remember what it looks like. I haven't
Well,
played it
first
for
of all,
ages.
there's an intro that's like super well animated, like it would be from the 80s, but now, so it looks like super cool and amazing. And then at the end, it's like pixel art. It's like Castle Crashers, but with turtles. So it's all pixel art, so it's super pretty.
Cost Crashers was not pixel art.
It's like fucking Golden Axe. I'm talking about the type of the game,
The
like a
title?
scroller where you fight, like Golden Axe.
Oh, that's the type of game, like the
Yeah,
genre.
yeah, like
So
Streets of
okay.
Rage. So it looks like that, but to be fair, there were a few games like that with turtles. Yeah, it looked really nice. I was like, and they also like kind of slightly remade the song, like someone else singing it. So I don't know. I got super happy because it has like old, like every time they try to reboot the turtles, it's always like edgy or like weird or like it looks like a Powerpuff Girls, but this one looked like super well
Looks like the
animated.
Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, as in like there's weird circle lines and everything's too minimal and like weird jerky animation.
Oh.
That's what I mean. Instead of just doing it like 2D and nice. I don't know. I just like super liked it because I was as a kid I was worshipping the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle as well. Is this a proper size? Not be. Where? Yeah. So did I say last time what happened with this job interview thing, or was I cut off by the internet stuff?
I mean, yeah. You said that you were warned that the guy giving the interview, would be not a nice
Weird. Yeah.
person. Yeah, yeah, you did.
Yeah. It's just like now I have to. I did a lot of research because basically what they said is they want to appeal more to the younger audience,
Mm-hmm.
and because like online, I guess. The weird thing is that the main the cook, like the chef, whatever you call her, she's like a nice middle-aged lady, kind of like a. She's not like a cool edgy chef with tattoos. I mean, she's kind of like more like mom's food or like more traditional food.
Oh, it's
So
a
it's kind
really
of a different
nice,
market.
nice Korean woman who is funny, and she's got a cooking channel on
Oh,
YouTube.
really? You should send it to me.
Remind me to. I need to find her. I can't remember her name.
Yeah. So I'm trying to find this kind of like age group, but she also like they also want to appeal to like not just moms. They want to appeal to younger people. So I have to find like a way. It's not like I'm doing their marketing research,
Well,
but I have to
yeah,
find like
this
cool ways online to like have people look at their stuff.
this person definitely she appeal like her audience is younger. Well, automatically they normally are younger because of YouTube.
It depends because I think YouTube is more for like people who sit down and see the recipe and all that. But then if you go on like Instagram or TikTok or something, you have a limit on the videos. Like it
Oh,
should be a minute or it should be just like a recipe really
is
quickly.
that what you're
So
doing?
I mean that's one of they want suggestions as well. Like I have a lot of freedom, which is nice. So I am going to suggest a lot of social media stuff because a lot of people hang out there and they want to see like
Did they not use
they want to see
TikTok?
shorter stuff, but they also want to like maybe discover her from like there, and then like go on her YouTube and see like the bigger, the longer recipes that take more time. So the problem with like other media is that they don't have the YouTube time stress, or like maybe younger people are not going to see really long videos. Essentially, what I'm gonna be doing is basically give them ideas and also do like animations and like nice graphics and stuff, which are like pretty good for social media as well. So it's like classic stuff like uh, a timer when like how long it needs to be in the oven or all the ingredients, like an intro to the show, stuff like that. Which is like the easy stuff. Looks funny. Thinks he might
Yeah,
be
can I
needing to
can I finish? She needs to what?
You want me to say or not? Because you said you want to
Just
finish.
say it. You started. I hate it when like I'm not showing you something, but like this
Well,
is
how
the
would I
one thing I hate about streaming is that I get this backseat person constantly like
I'm the fucking backseat person. I'm the person who works with you, but I didn't know how done you were.
I know, but when you're working on something, it's not at a finished stage. I'd rather like have feedback at a finished stage. But say what you're gonna say.
Nothing. You're not done.
Okay.
Oh, maybe 50% in here. There. Splinter taught them to be ninja team. I also know that it's going to tell people that getting a side job doesn't mean that Theropods is going to get the backseat. It just means that I can save up some money in the potential. I don't have any job to keep working on Theropods without stressing about other jobs. So the great thing is you get to work from home. So just be careful not to get to avoid all those yummy recipes because I always wonder in these shows like what happens to the food afterwards, and my the implication is that the crew always eats it, whatever this is like there. So isn't it like really weird when like you watch a cooking show and then the chef or whatever is always like praising their own dish? It's like perfection. This is amazing. It's like can you be any modest like at all about your? I know you want to sell it, but then
Yeah, being modest would be. There's no. If they didn't think it was amazing, there's no point for the video.
no, of course, but this I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I'm being weird, but if I finish an animation, I'm just saying, look at this, so amazing. Look at the leg. It's like yeah, it was all you, but I know it's the ingredients as well, but. I don't know. Maybe I have an issue with modesty, but I mean, there's modesty and false modesty, but sometimes it's just like I don't know, it doesn't ring well to me. It's not very well hiding here. I just have a fucking reed coming out of the water. Should be more. It's so cool though when you figure out the puzzles and then you tell Matt to do the background because you know exactly all the details to give him. Like let's have reeds here, let's have a rock there, let's have a banner here because all of these play have importance to the puzzle. If we figure out the puzzle, then it makes everyone's life easier. No email action today, huh? We didn't have anything new.
Sorry?
Okay. We didn't have anything new.
New what?
Email or whatever.
Oh, any new emails? I have not looked.
No, I just looked, but we didn't.
Oh.
Also, Nathan, what's the deal with Luda Narcon? None of us got it, no? So I wonder. I'm really curious to see what games got in though, to get a feeling. Or you know, Serenity Forge organizes it with like the Thomas Bros publishers for his latest game. Testing the new demo build with all the fixes implementing. Wish me luck, says Nathan. Yee. Good luck, Nathan. Is it like you're gonna? I guess you fixed all the bugs and now you're gonna put it out. Yay! So we're gonna play the newest, best version of the demo. Yeah, what's with Ludo Narc when everyone I've asked who applied didn't get in? I know. It's just I'm wondering myself what kind of games got in. Is it like they don't have AAA games, do they? I assume it was indie games. I'll just do a bit of testing first. Man, it must be exhausting testing your game all the time, huh?
Big budget indies. Okay, Costas,
Yeah,
what did you want to
games.
say?
I know how you mean about the animation, but nice way to put it. What did you want to say? um, it looks fine now. Yeah, I was gonna
What
say
were you gonna say?
earlier that seeing it bounce a little bit up and down from the
Oh, I
animation.
didn't change that.
Maybe it's in the dino now, so it feels like it's bouncing.
I didn't change the dinosaur. All I did was I touched up her hair and gave a little bit of a shadow on the dinosaur
No, I think it
of
looks
her on
fine
it.
because it looks like it's bouncing because the yellow back of the dino feels like it's going up and down, and she's staying the same, but it feels like
No,
she's
she's
bouncing.
not staying the same.
She's going slightly up and
She
down. I
does go
think it's
up and
fine.
down. I followed your animation.
Yeah, I think it feels fine. I remember how we came up with this idea, which we were like, I know she was running away, and it was like, every time I'm trying to think of something cool in the game, like, wouldn't it be cool if she would be riding a dino? And then I'm like, we should probably do this. If it sounds cool, then sure. If it works in the story. Sometimes I was designing and I felt like I wasn't doing cool stuff. I was just trying to like figure out a puzzle. So it's like you have a scorpion here, you have the spider, and I was like, we're making a game about dinosaurs. Can I implement them somehow in puzzles instead of just trying to make a puzzle, whatever puzzle it is?
I wonder if the prototype ones are of any use. Yeah, what the heck? I've already pretty much drawn it, haven't I?
Prototype ones.
Uh-huh.
What does that mean?
The prototype animations for dodge and jump. I pretty much already drawn some
Oh,
of the frames.
I mean they're based on that because that's what I was basing mine on, but it's not the same. No, I don't think you need to look at them because I was drawing based on those.
Yeah, so I'd much rather copy, paste, and adjust.
Okay, up to you. My advice is you don't need them.
But if it saves more time, does it not make sense to?
I don't think it's gonna save you time. I thought it was gonna save me time, but I almost like completely redid them because I didn't like this initial one.
Yeah, but she's still in the rough, angle. So was that dodge that I was looking at? Oh, whoa, why is this tiny? I will be right back.
Mhm. See, now it's revenge for Sarah streaming alone. Now I'm streaming alone. Look how cool it is now all of a sudden. Kids. We need some kids here. What are they called? Children? Children. Children. What is it? Child 1. Child 1 is. Oh no. Screen now. There we go. 1. Green.
I'm back.
Back.
There's this little green alien child.
Just trying to find which style is going where now. I was just saying what a sweet revenge that was, that I was alone streaming now without you for Friday.
What the heck? Can we leave you for longer? That's barely anything. Ah! Itchy thingy on my foot. Right. Well, this feels productive having one animation done, but it was just like not many frames, and the dinosaur was already done. 28. The heck are you listening to?
Music.
Oh,
Goes
no
on
way.
bopping.
Yeah.
I'm listening to a guy called Scattle. It's making super bleepy bloopy video game sounds.
Jeez, I need to cover you up. I hate repetitive movements and sounds. It makes me feel super agitated, and I can just see you out of the corner of my eye doing that.
Like repetitive movements and sounds.
Sorry?
You like K-pop? Isn't this like super repetitive? Because they have a lot.
It's music. It's very different to someone doing it. Just, yeah. What?
It's very different to someone doing it, and you didn't say anything else.
Yeah, just doing it. Yeah, it's not music or anything like that. I guess it's maybe whilst I'm trying to do something else. I don't know why. It just makes me feel super agitated. I hate it.
I don't think it's a matter of repetitiveness though, because I like rocky stuff that are like sort of either psychedelic or like stoner rock stuff, which is basically like they sort of play the same thing, but it's more like with guitars and like proper instruments.
Oh wait, sorry. Are we talking about music now? I wasn't talking about music. I was talking about... No, I was talking about people doing it. So like you, I can see out of the corner of my eye, you like bouncing up and down repetitively. That's agitating me. I'm not telling you, no, I'm not telling you to stop. I can cover it up. I just feel like certain things make me feel super agitated and horrible. And I find that it's people doing repetitive movements like that or repetitive noises.
Okay.
But like it's specific, but like to that kind of beat of like, I don't know. I'm not telling you to stop. Don't worry. Like I'll just cover you up. It's fine. Sorry?
You have to look at me, but I thought you were talking about music.
No, that's what I was saying. It's not music. It's people, just literally people doing that sort of thing. No, I can cover you up. It's perfectly fine. Just letting you know. It's weird and annoying. It's like how going around in like 360 in a circle or watching that camera move of doing the same sort of move. I hate it. I am weird. I'm very weird. But like lately, I feel like things like that bother me more than they probably used to. And I don't know what's happened to cause that, but yeah. Oh, I'm drawing on the wrong layer again. No, I'm not. That's...
Not really. I hate when people are like sitting next to me in a sofa or a chair or something, and they kind of like nervously move their leg up and down, but they don't realize when they
Yeah.
sit on the fucking sofa or whatever. Then I would tell them, "Can you stop being a fucking?" No.
Well, at least I didn't say it like that.
Yeah, no, but like I'm talking about you about things that like it's not just avoiding your gaze. If I'm sitting on the same fucking like sofa, then I'm shaking, like they're making me
Yeah.
move.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like annoying.
Yeah,
Which
that
shows
that
even more
that would
difficult.
would make me
Or
feel
if you
super
get into my personal, or if you get into my personal space, like stuff like that. Like
yeah.
yours, I can understand, but it's something that's easily avoidable. Let's say.
It's, okay, so it's not, because if someone's doing it in the same room as you, and I'm trying to
But
like
I'm not
cook.
now.
No. But for example, I mean, we kind of are in the same sense. Luckily, I can just stick a window over you, and it's fine. But if in a
Yeah.
real life situation, I can't do that, and it's really annoying as well because when it's they're making like a vocal noise. I can't block it out. I don't know how to, and I need to just leave the room because it makes me feel like really horrible, and I can't concentrate what I'm doing.
I'm the same with sounds. They make me super angry.
What sounds make you super angry?
It's like I think there's no easier way to make me angry than have like a super loud noise in my face.
Like right in front of you.
Yeah, like I don't know. I think nothing gets me fired up faster than someone like screaming or shouting or like just being generally annoying all the time, like in this manner. Isn't it the same with like road rage when someone like honks at you or something and you're like, what the fuck was this loud noise? Or
Hmm.
loud noises generally scare me and make me super angry instantly. And it's like such a
Scare you and make you angry.
yeah, because I don't know. I mean, anger is kind of like trying to scare people back, I guess. If you're shouting, I mean, that kind of anger
Hmm.
makes you shout. But I
I
don't think
guess
it's just like keep it on side either.
I guess we all have our weird things that annoy us.
I get super annoyed when I'm walking. I think I've said that before, but like if I'm walking in the street and there's someone like in front of me that don't realize that I'm behind them, and it's just like there's no way for me to go other than just go super slowly behind them, or just like tell them, or like gather up the courage to say, "Excuse me," and you fucking move, but like politely.
Jeez.
That is what. I was like I felt pissed off the other day because I was biking and I was like on the pavement because there was a fucking not even a road, like a bit one of those big roads that is like what do you call what's the word, like not an avenue exactly, but you know it was busy with cars, but it wasn't like a small road. It had like three different lanes or at least two lanes each side of the road.
A road.
I
I
wasn't
don't
gonna bike,
know.
huh?
I don't know other like a main road. I don't know
You
other
know what I
names
mean?
for
Like yeah, it
roads.
was a main road. It was like a main road where it was like plenty of cars going fast and stuff.
Oh.
It was like a highway, which is like insane, but you know. Um, so I wasn't gonna go by the road. I was gonna go by the pavement, but the pavement was pretty like narrow, and there was like a pretty big lady that she was talking on her phone, and she was just like do just striding, not giving a shit, and I was behind her. So I was like, I'm stuck here. I'm either gonna follow her like in her speed for like half an hour, or I'm gonna ring my bell. So I was going like ding ding, and then she like suddenly, so I went ding once, she didn't hear, and then I did it again, and she like got scared and like looked behind. She was like, "What's this? This is a pavement. Why are there bikes here?"
Are
I
you
was
allowed
saying,
to in Greece?
yeah, it's not like, well, first of all, where the fuck am I gonna go on the fucking avenue with all the cars? And second of all, fuck you, just like move aside. Like I was trying to be polite. What am I gonna do? Just tap you on the shoulder?
Hmm.
So but like, it's just annoying me so much that I keep thinking about it every 2 days for some reason. Because I had to tell her something, and she got pissed off. It's like, why is this bike here? And I was like, fuck you. That's your issue. Just don't fucking look behind you when you walk, and don't get the whole pavement by yourself. I didn't say anything. I just said, "Oh, I'm really sorry," and I kept moving, and then I got really pissed off anyway. Just having this arguments in my head for no reason. How's that amazing animation for you?
What the heck happens? Like, how do you find him? How do you tell him that you found him? You say something. I guess they could hear you, right?
There's a read here,
Huh?
and then there's like, do you say what?
What? No, I said, what do you do to say that you found him? To
There's a
initiate
read
him
here.
coming out.
There's a read here, okay?
Yes.
There are many reeds, but there's one that has like circles of water coming around it, and it moves like super slightly.
Yes.
So you touch the reed, and then
You touch the reed.
you toss it, like you take it out. And
Oh,
you throw it away.
you take it out and then he drowns because he can't breathe anymore.
He doesn't drown, but there's like little bubbles here, like popping, so you can't breathe, and then he's just like jumping out, right? Makes sense?
Yeah, okay.
So basically, you take out his air supply, and he's just like has no way to go without.
And what happens to the reed? It just disappears?
Yeah, you don't need
Is
to
it
pick it
needed
up.
for
I
a
guess.
puzzle?
You just need to pick it up and then throw it, I guess. I don't know, whatever.
Oh.
Because you don't need it in your inventory, right?
I don't know. You could if you think about
You
it.
don't.
Keep it in your minds as a potential possibility if needed.
Well, we need to talk about this shit anyway. For the next part. I guess you have to get rid of it. No, I didn't think of this too. Oh wow, you even laughed.
I could barely call that a laugh.
You did miss me on the Friday.
Why?
I'll take what I can, okay?
Right.
So many good puns on I don't remember now. The weekends. I need to find this Eurovision song to send you. That's right, everyone. That's why you tuned in to see some game development. It's me looking for Eurovision songs.
You're doing it now?
Yeah. Eurovision is the 18th of May, so that's far away. Still can believe that Australia is like in the Eurovision.
Oh yeah, why is that a thing?
Who knows?
Oh really? There's never an
We liked it a
explanation?
lot, and then yeah, that's it. There we go. It's Latvia, the one that I wanted you to hear. The one that sounds like K-pop, actually. You're gonna tell me you're the K-pop expert, but
Oh, so the reason why is because Australia's what? That doesn't really make sense.
because they like it. What
No,
is
it
it?
says it's because Australia's host TV broadcaster SBS is part of the European Broadcasting Union, otherwise known as the EBU, and this is a qualification requirement for entering the Eurovision Song Contest.
Okay.
But
Well, you know, Israel is in it too, so Azerbaijan. So I don't think you call it Eurovision after a while, but
it's the
sure.
same thing. So Israel was able to enter the contest as the Israel Broadcasting Authority was an active member of the European Broadcasting Union, which is responsible for the event. Weird.
I mean, it still doesn't make sense to me, but okay, sure. To be fair, like Israel has been like a part of it so long that it doesn't even matter.
Basically, it's got nothing to do with the country. It's
Yeah,
got
but
to do with the
just
broadcasting.
think about the fact that it's called Eurovision, like implying it's in Europe.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's got nothing to do with the countries, or where the country is. It's more
Yeah,
like
I mean, eventually, I guess.
what's the broadcasting
Fuck is this?
studio is part of. I mean, I guess the majority is Europe, but yeah. And it initially was just Europe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So where did Israel join?
Well, if it's called Eurovision, where is Vision? I didn't see him because it was a joke from One Division. I don't know. I didn't sell it that well.
When did Israel join?
I don't know, but I just remember that they won it like a few times or whatever.
Ah,
So like ages ago, like in the 90s maybe.
okay. Does anyone here even watch Eurovision, or is it just Costas?
Hey, you watch too. Don't take your
I don't.
stuff out of it.
I watched a tiny bit just because you were like telling me to of like when well, it's mainly the songs. I never really watched the actual thing. I don't remember.
Also,
I did one year. I did one year where I liked two of the songs in it.
the thing is, I feel like this year is perfect to watch Eurovision because everyone's locked inside their houses, so you might as well just watch it online. But also, last year, not last year was cancelled, but the year before that I was in the Netherlands, and the Netherlands actually won the contest. And the country that wins the contest, that's where you hold the next one.
So how are they
Like,
doing it this year?
Eurovision, do they have oil in that country? Wait, what? Did I miss a pun here? Oh, because the Americans are not going to be interested. They don't. What do you ask, Sarah?
What did I ask? Oh, how are they doing it with COVID?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming
Is there
they
anything
don't have a live
different?
audience, right? I'm assuming it's just going to be
Right.
online because it was always like a broadcasting thing. It just had like shit tons of people. So I'm just
But do all the performers go there?
yeah, I'm pretty sure they go, but it's just them on the stage and then they empty it and then they test everyone. I guess I don't know. Like it feels like you can still have a show with no audiences as long as it's broadcasted.
Yeah. But is it in the Netherlands?
I think it's in Rotterdam. I'm pretty sure you have to go
Is
there
that a
because they have
yes?
their own stage, so it must be on the same stage, I guess. Okay, kid number one is done. What did we say about the old lady again?
What
And
about
the Terry
berries?
Terry bag? Is she still having it on her back or is it like just standing somewhere?
I said that doesn't even matter. There can be other bags of berries that make sense to be other ones there as well.
So there are gonna be berry bags scattered around in the.
Probably like around where she's standing makes sense.
You know what's cool? That the next puzzle has berries too. I just made the connection.
You only just made the connection.
Yeah, we have very many puzzles with berries. Actually, we have one on the tree as well. Matt was drawing the other day.
Yeah.
He also, I said
Different
a
kind
nice
of
pun.
berry.
Very many.
Nah, I just had a bad pronunciation.
No, it's very many.
Nah. I did notice.
Oh, yawn. Oh man.
When does the website go up for the London Games Festival? Or is
I'm
it
sorry,
like
what?
when does the website go up for the London Games Festival? So
Oh right.
is it
Do
just during
maybe
the festival, or do you
where's the
get have to
question? Where's the
prefer?
festival? Oh, you mean the website? All that thing that they made for us?
Yeah.
Maybe I think yeah, because they announced it now. They said say that you're part of it, but they didn't say any pages of it.
I
I
don't
think
think
it's what did they say? 18th or 19th or something
I think it was the 18th. I'm
when the
not
actual
sure.
festival starts, which I'm assuming that's when it's live. Let's see.
I had a feeling it said it would be live before that, but yeah, I'm not
19th of
entirely
March it
sure.
says that's when the showcase starts. Okay, so earlier this week, we took the wraps of our official selection 40 new, unique, and upcoming games made around the world that you should learn more about. Next week, LF whatever Z hashtag goes live on the 19th of March with a detailed showcase site and preview videos for its game. So that's then the
So wait,
19th.
the 19th.
The Friday. This Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they say preview video showcase site, which means that the site is going to go live.
Oh, God.
And everyone who wants to see us being awkward in front of the camera, unlike now, you can see us there. You want to see what Sarah looks like with a gun next to her head, with an invisible gun next to her head?
The annoying thing is, like, he was like, yeah, that's great, that's perfect, but it's only because there also was not enough time.
You mean the patronizing tone?
Was he being? I don't think he was being patronizing.
No, but he
Patronizing.
he clearly lost track of time, and in the end, he was like, "Just do this," and it was like, "Yeah, perfect." It wasn't perfect; we just didn't have time.
Oh yeah, you can kind of tell.
Yeah, I could also tell that we were getting a little bit slow during a midpoint. It feels like a classic shoot where I'm like, everyone just kind of like gets lost in their heads and then we forget time
Hmm.
or get caught up in details. So there's a kid. So I guess we need some berry bags. Let's have some berry bags. Let's find this gigantic Frankenstein tree over here. How are you gonna?
How's he gonna what?
How are you gonna know? Like, I can make all the bags interactable.
Well, it will have an animation. You don't have to do it for this, but I would think it would have an animation where it kind of like
Maybe.
vibrates slightly, or like moves slightly, or like there's a little
I would
giggle
have
coming
the
from
chubby.
it.
I like the chubby kid inside the fruit. There he goes. Stupid face. It's so funny.
Oh, you're putting it by the tree? I was thinking to the left because then it's further away from the river to like spread them out a bit.
Let's see. I was just thinking here because you can have a couple of bags, but I guess you can still have a couple of bags.
Yeah, you can have a couple bags on the other side. I mean, it's also movable wherever you draw it. Doesn't have to be where you put it. But yeah, I would definitely put it on the other side because it spreads it out more.
Maybe I should have like 6 bags.
You just need to draw one bag.
And then rotate the pixels. So
No, you just need. We only need one bag for the puzzle. We don't need to do any more than that.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just doing details too because after that, then it's easier for for me to be able to tell Matt what needs to be done instead of just me remembering every time after 4 months what's going on. So I added some reads before in the background. Where's the old lady now? What's he called, old lady?
Probably.
Old woman Carrie. Okay.
What?
It's so it's pretty cool drawing the village though. Look at the stupidity. It's taking little people moving them around. This guy's some cool animation today. Here. I will BRB to get some water. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, Sarah, I would like to sit down with you maybe tomorrow and discuss the puzzles for chapter.
What? You've worked on it more now?
No, but you know.
We chatted about them the other day.
Yeah, but they weren't finalized, right? So should I make like a puzzle design or like write them down really? You basically need to sit down and look at them, and we need to discuss them. Like I'm not saying I shouldn't do some work before that.
Yeah, no, I
But
reckon
because they're
finalize
not
them some
finalized.
more. Do some puzzle, what do you call them? Dependency charts. Or like flowchart
Yeah.
thingies. And then we can talk.
You know what the problem is though? That last time that I was telling you some things, you pointed out some good points that they kind of broke my puzzles. So I would like to discuss them in the way
Yeah,
of
but
like
come out.
like
Come
I
up.
can do a sketch so you can show you exactly what it is to explain it better to you, but I also want your input to keep going because I know this puzzle is flawed right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna say I'm just gonna like remember everything on the spot, but I would like talk to you about this so I can move on. It's kind of like taking your input so I can finish it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be prepared this time though. But, you know.
Okay. Whew. I feel tired. I definitely got enough sleep though. Maybe. I think we might start watching Snowpiercer this evening.
Start watching what?
Snowpiercer this evening.
Ooh, nice. Nice. Not saying anything else. I think. Oh, right.
I
Next
think
episode.
you're not
Coming every
seeing it.
Tuesday. No, I'm just thinking if I missed an episode, but I haven't.
Do you know what episode number you're on? Like, that's out?
6 or 7. And they're
Okay.
10 until.
Yeah. But the last two come out at the same time.
Yeah, the end of the month is the last 2, though. As in, like, coming the same day.
Yeah. What the heck? This pipe keeps dripping. I'm like kind of terrified. There's suddenly gonna start gushing out loads of water.
So you're watching Snowpiercer because it's so cold and everything is making noises in the house, so it will feel just like home.
What?
Feels like a train in the cold to your whole house, so you're watching Snowpiercer.
Oh, look.
And then, I don't know, it's making noises and doing stuff in it.
That's so random.
Huh.
I'm looking forward to my plants that I've bought. It's one that's apparently difficult to kill. So yeah.
What? You have a plant that's difficult to kill?
Yeah, that's the plant. Don't have it yet. I've bought it.
Do you mean it's difficult to die? Because difficult to kill makes it sound like someone's trying to kill it, but it's...
Well, you know how it's easy to kill plants by just not watering them, not looking after them properly.
Okay.
It is killing
It's just
because
a word
it
that
is.
sounds like you were doing it on purpose, but yeah, okay.
No. It's not murdering. Murdering is doing it on purpose. You're still killing it because it's your responsibility to keep it alive. Indoor plants at least. But yeah, it doesn't need watering that often. So yeah, I plan to hopefully keep it alive. But we'll see.
Do not kill it.
I got two actually. I got a little succulent sort of thing as well. Spider plants are invincible, I swear. I got a snake plant. That's the one that I got.
Spider
I was
plants?
thinking about a spider plant, but I went for a snake plant.
Does it do whatever a spider plant can? So got the joke that you would never. Yeah, I have an idea. What if the berry pod is like fallen down, or it has a lot of berries outside of it? Like it feels like someone tampered with a berry pile.
Yeah? Like it wasn't like that before. Yours has been neglected for months and still sprouts new plants.
Ugh. You're not trying to kill it hard enough, Nathan.
That's the kind of plant that I need. I want to learn how to look after plants properly.
I'll probably fill my house with cacti, just to be like.
No, even then, I had a Did I have a cactus? Maybe it wasn't a cactus. No, never mind. It wasn't a cactus.
You remember this plant my mom had, which is like it only needs watering once per week or some weird thing, and when you water it, it just opens up and it looks like a desert bowl of like an alien bowl or something, and then it just like sprouts open when you water it.
Oh. No, I don't know that plant.
I haven't seen this plant for years, so it probably died eventually.
Oh.
Just to be fair, I just remembered it.
Nathan says, although I recently moved into the window because I want him to grow into a big boy. Propagate it as well. It's propagating when you take like a cutting and then make new plants off of it.
Oh.
Even though it already has new plants, we could repot them into new ones.
Okay, so let's go on Spotify and have Eurovision 2021, and then let's have songs in my ear. There we go. I guess that's kind of a good way to discover songs because you don't like if you listen to something that you actually like, it doesn't because usually in Eurovision it affects you what you're watching at the same time, right? Visually.
What do you mean? Oh, because you're seeing it, you're not just listening to
Yeah,
it.
because you're
Yeah.
seeing like ridiculous stuff, which is always fun. But now I feel like I'm gonna be more, objective about what song I'm listening because I'm not gonna be seeing what country it is or whatever.
Right. Nathan, when I
Oh.
first read that, I didn't obviously read everything you said. It sounded like you literally just stole it from someone's front porch. Just like, nice plant. And then you just go and cut off a little bit and put it in a pot.
I
His
must
name
probably
is
start.
Bic One. It was written on the pot.
Big one.
I like it. What were you
So
saying?
my favorite country and song is Iceland.
Is that the one you've linked to me? No. Is it? Which is the K-poppy sounding one?
No, it's the K-pop sounding one is not the one I linked you.
Okay.
The one I think it's gonna win. But
The one you
I
linked
think
me
you're
is the
gonna
one you
like
think?
Iceland. It's very 80s and nerdy.
Alright, okay.
But I always have a favorite one that no one else likes. Like that's usually super 80s and dancing, and people like more the piano sounding sad ones.
That's something that's really frustrating about
Ballads.
the few times that I've watched
I
Eurovision is
hate
the
ballads. Yeah.
songs I like never do
Yeah,
well.
yeah, same.
And then some
Because I
like
always
really weird shitty song wins like
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm the same.
on
There's
the
sometimes though that like it happens because what you like is so like over the top that maybe it wins like Lordi, I guess, for with Finland.
No, I don't think the
Years.
ones I did like that year were over the top. But I think they actually one of them might have won, so that's not. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, and that amazing year when Blue was for England, that was amazing. It's like comeback from
Yeah, I
the
like that one.
90s.
Even
No
though I
one
didn't,
liked it.
I was happy though.
I could have gone to Stratford and not Stratford, Westfields in the other one in the west of London. I can't remember what that place is called
I
now.
like Blue.
And yeah, and I could have seen them. They were apparently like performing there, but I was too shy and I don't want to go alone. Too embarrassed,
Also,
kind
one
of.
year Andrew Lloyd Webber sang a song and it was like flop. And then you had what was her name from who sings Total Eclipse of the Heart and
Oh, really?
or she sang yeah. Oh, no,
She
wait.
was on Eurovision?
Among the creatures of the night. What song is that? That's another one. But it's the same lady, I think. Yes,
Well,
it did go like
Bonnie Tyler.
Bonnie Tyler went a few years ago. Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, I always like when like big stars go eventually.
Oh, she's Welsh.
Well, oh, that's where Nathan's horror game is taking place. I expect to see her in this one. Okay. I'm hearing something Irish sounding. Is this? I have no idea. They didn't even say countries. I had my movie club experience. Don't know if I had time to say that the other day.
Mm-hmm. Thought you
It's
did. You
interesting.
said you watched the first one.
Yeah, I did watch, but then I discussed it with like 14 other people who I didn't know in the chat room. That was interesting. At least no one liked it because I when I watched it, I was like, this film is so slow and like symbolic that I'm bored. And I thought that everyone was gonna be like, oh no, you didn't understand the symbolisms. But everyone was like equally fed up with it, so I was kind of okay. Cool,
Did one of them not pick it, or was this just one of the like?
not pick it? What do you mean?
I thought the people who were part of the group picked the films that were watched. Like, didn't someone outside the group pick
yeah,
it?
then you have by the end of it, you have to guess who picked it. So one of them picked it.
And you're like, oh my god, why did you pick such a shit film?
I wasn't like that, but what I said was, if it were me, I would be picking this film because it was Martin Scorsese, and it's a film that I haven't seen of his. So I was like, I kind of always wanted what's that film, but it felt so boring that I'm probably not. I'm probably gonna watch it now just because I have a group to force me to watch it.
Hmm.
And because I said that, everyone thought that I picked the film, so they voted for me.
Oh.
And I was like, no, I was just saying how I got into the head of whoever picked it. And eventually, the guy who picked it actually did exactly that. They haven't seen it before, and they wanted to see it now.
Okay.
So yeah, I didn't say exactly who the fuck picked this film, but I still need to watch the next film because we're meeting in 2 days and I haven't seen it. It's a Francis Ford Coppola film and has Harrison Ford in it too. I've never like even heard of it. It's called Conversation. It doesn't look like berries. It looks like
Don't worry.
insects.
Don't worry. Just leave it as it is.
Wow, this
The-
song is so shitty. I'm listening to right now.
They're not gonna
Classic
wa-
European recording song.
They're not gonna watch the video, the update video, and be like, "Wait a moment, that's not berries."
Yeah, that's true. It's just it looks like gold or fish eggs. I don't know. So let's say we have a lot of fish eggs here. Because yeah, you're right. If we had shit tons, then people are gonna be like, it doesn't matter. It's just like, oh. It's kind of funny how this old lady picked like a billion, right? Maybe I need to make one smaller.
Yeah. Just... It's not gonna look like that in the finished thing. It's fine.
No, it's gonna look like that. Sorry, I literally just.
It's gonna look like
now.
however. It's gonna look like however Matt wants it to look like. More organic and not like barrels.
Motherfucker, you told me about earlier about me like about getting angry, but people telling you halfway through it without you having finished, and I literally just copy pasted, and you're like, not like this. I didn't do anything to it.
I'm not telling you to change it. I'm saying no
I
matter
know
what,
it's bad. It
no
just makes me
matter,
do it.
no matter what you do, it's not gonna look like that. Like you just don't worry fussing over
No,
it.
I'm just playing around visually to see like because you're right. Like I didn't think about them being so identical. If I just copy paste.
But it's fine. It's my point.
My point is that I'm trying to think of something that it's if it's a puzzle, it wouldn't be like either all the same or it would be just one basket sitting around. So the players would have to like kind of like think about it maybe. Oh, sorry. One thing that I just remembered. Did you play this game by the German folks, the super pretty pixel art game that you linked me and I linked to you, and they're making it for free for some reason? What's it called? Four something.
Yeah. No, I have not played it. Let's talking to
So
Nathan about
they
it.
have if you move the cursor around.
What, have you played it?
It's like I played a little bit at the beginning, but then I stopped because I had work to do and I felt guilty. It has this cross that every adventure game has, right? Like ours.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it has like a really slight animation with like an opacity on it, so it kind of like animates a little bit, which that's fine. I don't care about that. But when you are hovering over in a hotspot, it also not only does it change color, it also animates slightly. And I kind of like that, and I think we might need to consider this just to get a little extra visual cue about when people hover over things, because sometimes they miss it.
Mm-hmm.
You can have a look and tell me if you agree.
I have
or
absolutely no idea how to do that.
It's just like a tiny little slide animation on top of like the
I have
cursor changing.
absolutely no idea how to do an animation of a cursor.
In what way? As in like programming wise or animation
Yeah,
wise?
no, of course, programming wise.
I don't know. What do you mean? That's what I say.
Well, an animation's an animation. You just make an animation.
I know.
Plus, you're the one that's probably going to do it. But programming wise,
Maybe. Oh, don't. I mean.
Doesn't mean it's
But
not
this
possible.
is the UI thing that maybe we saw Matt, but we'll see.
I don't think Matt was going to program all the UI, was he? That wasn't part of.
There's UI, isn't it?
Yeah, but I didn't tell him to program all the UI. It was designing.
No, not program. Just talking about the animation part of it. Yeah. But Matt is a wizard, so he knows everything. On coding as well. Yep, just buckets of fish stuff. gives us kind of nice details too. When every time you like see the background again, it's nice to have like different things gathered around because then it feels like super different.
Mhm.
So then it's not gonna have all these berry baskets. I mean, later on.
Mhm.
Oh, I guess we can have. You know what, Sarah? We can have a couple of like baskets blocking the way here,
Yeah.
so you don't go back again. No.
I mean, I think it would make sense for all the baskets to be near that end because that's where the bushes are. I don't think spread it out as much as that, personally. I think it's like taking it a little bit too far. I
Sure,
think
but
you
what
can
you
give
were
other
gonna say?
things to fill up there. Sorry.
I said like we can also block the way here because that's what we discussed earlier. Like we don't want people to go on the left.
Yeah.
You want to block it, or like would she have time to block it by the time you helped her with the water?
I don't think it would be her doing it.
Yeah, but it happens off screen anyway.
Uh-huh.
If it's like here. I'm just thinking of a puzzle again. I just want people to not have one basket to click on. I just want them to be a little bit like, wait a minute, is it one of these? I must say the UK Eurovision song is kind of super boring, personally.
Isn't that pretty standard?
Yep, so everything's good. Everything's normal on
Other
this
than
front.
blue.
Yeah, no, sometimes you have good ones.
I
Not
like
this time.
blue.
Blue, I was really a fanboy. I was rooting for Blue.
Yeah, and I don't think they did well at all, which is like, that's what I
Like
mean. That
Blue,
kind of thing annoys me. I get it's not the 90s anymore,
like
or
how
whatever it
annoyed you.
was.
It's stupid Eurovision.
Yeah, but it's annoying when you're watching a competition like that and it doesn't cater you to your tastes at all. You just kind of feel like the
Yeah, but also
competition.
it does in a
It
way.
just
Like
kind of makes you feel like the competition. Makes me feel like the competition side of things is pointless.
oh, I don't. Yeah, maybe, but
So
I
that's
also
why I
felt
don't
happy
think I
that
watch it.
they get to have these songs represent some countries because like I like that I can find sometimes something that I like and sometimes I find other stuff to make fun of. Mostly the stuff I make fun of. Uh, great. I also keep telling you to watch the Eurovision film, the comedy one, which I really like. I just think it's fantastic. The with Will Ferrell, which I don't think you like
Yeah,
much.
I don't. Yeah,
But it's
try.
hilarious though, the film. It's actually way better than it should be.
What do you mean?
As in, like, I expected to see a stupid Will Ferrell movie, and I actually got, I laughed shit tons, and it's pretty moving too, like the main story.
Mhm.
Like, I didn't expect to be moving as well, but also now it kind of ruined Eurovision for me because every time I felt like it's a parody. Like, Leslie Nielsen, the guy who does Airplane and like
Aeroplane.
the guy with the gray hair who died, but he was a comedian. He did all those stupid like parody films of
No,
action films or whatever.
I don't think I
No,
do know him. No.
he he did a parody film with Mel Brooks of like Dracula, and it was on TV when I was growing up all the time. It was just like a ridiculous like parody of it. But the
Mm.
thing is, I've never seen the original Dracula by Francis Ford Coppola and like with Keanu Reeves and all that.
Mm.
And basically, the film is like a shot by shot, like mockery of the other one. And when I watched the serious film, I haven't seen the serious film. I want to see the parody. So I
Mhm.
couldn't like watch the serious film without laughing all the time because it's just like has been ruined for me. So
Mhm.
it's kind of the same now with the Eurovision that I watch the parody, and every time I watch a song that's not supposed to be a parody, it just makes me laugh. Can't take it seriously. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? About the parody film with Leslie Nielsen of Dracula with by Mel Brooks?
I don't even know who Mel Brooks is.
Mel Brooks is like a super old comedian guy who did a ton of film. Like he did The Producers, Young Frankenstein. What else did he do?
I don't know any of that. What's his name?
Mel
Mel
Brooks.
Brooks. Okay, I haven't a clue, but maybe that's because he's really old in those pictures.
You have a clue about his films?
And,
Yeah, they're
and
kind of
well,
old.
the films that you've mentioned, I've never heard of before.
He did Spaceballs. You probably know Spaceballs.
Oh, geez, yeah. I have not seen that. Seen
He
parts
did
of it and then
Robin
stopped
Hood
watching.
parody. Some of the stupid films. Did you
Don't
see one
know who
called
it
Dracula?
is.
That's the one I'm referring to.
Yeah, I've seen the film, the actual film. Not the
Yeah,
parody.
this one ruined it for me, the comedy, because it's the first one I saw. Oh, he did the Muppets movie? He did something in that.
Oh, really? Oh.
Oh, maybe he's doing a lot of voice acting too, after that.
Oh.
Because I see he's in Toy Story 4 and stuff.
I don't think I'm an absolute weirdo for that. Like the only person in the world who doesn't like Toy Story.
So what?
I feel like I'm the only person in the world who doesn't like Toy Story.
You don't? Really?
You know
What,
I
any
don't.
Toy Story?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it feels weird not to like Toy Story for me. Because it's like...
That's what I
Nice
mean.
story.
I feel like I'm the only person in the world who doesn't like it.
What do you not like about it though? The graphics part, or
Just, it's all...
or do you hate the characters? What
I
is it?
find it cringy. Just the whole thing. It might be because it's so hyped.
When did you watch it last time though?
Sorry?
When did you watch it last time?
When did I watch it last time? When was the
Yeah,
last
because
time I
I watched
watched
like
it?
Toy Story 1 like a year ago, after many years.
I don't. Probably a very long time ago. I wouldn't watch it again. The last one I watched was the one with you and like a outside cinema.
Three? Oh, Toy Story 3.
The one with the peas. That was the best thing about
Oh,
the
right,
film.
yeah. But I remember it just had like a super sad slash scary moment where they almost died in the furnace or something.
I don't really remember.
They were like seconds from dying.
And I can't stand controversial. I can't stand the soundtrack. Soundtrack? The main song by that man.
You
I
get
don't
a
know
friend
his
in
name.
me.
Yeah, I can't stand it.
I don't like Paul Newman either, though. I
Paul
don't like
Newman,
this guy.
right? Yeah, I can't stand it.
Yeah, but I understand that. That's different.
Okay.
I watched Onward by Pixar this weekend.
Is that a newish one?
It's semi-new. I think
Yeah.
it's not one of the newest, but it's one where... Do you know the concept?
I don't think I might have heard it at some point. I don't know.
It has two elves in it, and it seems to be like a world like our world where they forgot to do magic, but it's still like still has cyclopses and like elves and like orcs running around, but it's like a city and no one's like really using magic anymore.
Okay.
And there's like two brothers who are kind of like found the resurrection spell for their father, but it half fails and they're trying to complete it before time runs out. So it's kind of interesting. It starts really slowly, but then I got really into it, and it was like, really moving and sad, as every fucking Pixar film makes me tear up or cry. So I really liked it, yeah. I don't think you can go wrong with a Pixar film, though. Like, even the not so good ones, they're still gonna make you like feel.
Is Pixar still owned by Pixar now? Is it like owned by someone else?
By Disney, you mean?
It is. Is it Disney now?
By Disney, you mean?
I don't know. I don't know.
I read the story of Pixar, and it was like they got bought by Disney.
Right.
Actually, Steve Jobs had Pixar, and he sold it to them. So that was before he died. So that was ages ago.
Right.
He's the one who said he financed Pixar. He was the one who set up Pixar, and initially they were supposed to sell like 3D they were supposed to sell machines to make like the 3D software they were doing, the technology to companies, and then they found and on the side they were doing their little films with the software, and then
Oh.
eventually they found out that they weren't making enough money with that, and they tried to make more films, and they started getting nominated for Oscars. So then they started doing like
Huh.
that, and then
Interesting.
on the other side, Disney had a lot of trouble because back then it was like flopping one film after the other. I think it was like Atlantis or all those films
Right.
around that
Okay.
time.
Yeah.
So they really wanted Pixar to make more films, and then they did like a couple of them, and then they were doing Toy Story 2. But Disney wanted
Wait.
Toy Story 2 to come out on DVD because that's where all the sequels were coming out, and
Wait.
Pixar really had to push to make it like an
Disney did
actual.
Toy Story too? What do you mean?
I think after Toy Story 1 or maybe Toy Story 2, it was like yeah, it was Disney slash Pixar.
Oh,
Um,
okay. I didn't know that.
or maybe Toy Story 1 wasn't Disney Pixar and then Toy Story 2 was Disney Pixar. But they said they were like they crunched so much in Toy Story 2 that they swore never to do it again because it was insane and they had to change their ways. And then yeah, Disney was like put a lot of pressure to come out on DVD, and they said why the hell would we come out on DVD if it's a good film? Because all sequels for Disney were coming out on like video or
Ah.
DVD like that.
Uh huh.
So they thought it was like normal. It's
Yeah.
just super interesting, like the story of it, because it talks about creativity in general, but it's also all the backstage behind this.
Does that mean
What
that film that you were just talking about is on the Disney Channel? So
Definitely,
Disney
yeah.
Plus is it called?
From now on, all Pixar is Disney. Yeah,
No,
it's
but
just like always
so that film is on the Disney Plus
class.
channel.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
where I
So I
watched
can
it.
watch it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah, that's where I watched it actually because my sister has a Disney Plus account.
The only good thing about Eurovision is the epic sax guy. He's the epic sax guy.
Um,
That just makes me think of that saxophone man.
Also, Avatar is now the highest-grossing film again. Oh, because they re-released it right on cinemas.
Ah,
Did it actually? That's why I read at least.
I really
Disney
don't
beat
remember that
Disney
film.
profits. Is Avatar Disney? How is that possible? I mean, it's everything is Disney, but is Avatar also Disney? Toy Story 2 was supposed to be directly for video. Yeah, yeah. Who's the epic sax guy? I mean, there's always an epic sax guy, but
Yeah,
come
it
on,
just makes
Nevik,
me
like,
think
you
of the
can post links,
saxophone
you know it.
man.
So far, I have like in my head, I have a playlist where they play random Eurovision songs, and I haven't been like pausing for any of them to be like, "Ooh, what am I listening to?" They all sound like kind of the same. Anyway, yeah, it's very interesting the Pixar story, and then they go into like I don't know, it's super cool. Like how they talk about how they have all this like meetings with like the members of like the Pixar, and it's like a lot of creative people. And every time they have like a storyboard thing where the director goes over the storyboard and like explains the story, and then they kind of like bounce off ideas and tell their opinion. So it's kind of
Mm-hmm.
like a nice way to like participate in this. But it's really nice how they say, you know, how they pay attention to like not criticize each other's work, but they also have to like be, you know, contributing to that.
Yeah.
So it's a very nice environment to bounce off ideas without getting people defensive. They really pay attention to that.
Avatar was
You've seen
Fox.
Finding Nemo,
Disney
right?
owns it. Yes, I have seen Finding Nemo.
I read an interesting story in Finding Nemo how the director of it. You remember the story where it begins and then Marley, like the dad of Nemo, he begins with his wife and like a billion eggs, and then a
Mm-hmm.
barracuda comes and he eats them all and kills his wife, and there's only like one tiny little fish left.
Mm-hmm.
Egg, which is Nemo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it even has like its fin like broken as well.
Yeah.
So the apparently the director they didn't want this scene to be at the beginning of the film. They wanted them to be towards the middle, so that you reveal later what happened. So it's a tragedy. But
Okay.
when they were doing that, what happened is that Nemo's dad he was always like very strict and angry and standoffish, but to us, the audience, it was never explained why he was like that. So he came off as like annoying and like too strict.
Oh, I don't remember that, but I don't remember the film too well.
Yeah. So they were saying how like I'm just saying that imagine if like you see like a character being very strict and angry and you're like what the hell is their problem? But if you have the scene at the beginning showing what trauma they went through, it's way
Oh,
more easier to
I see
empathize with
what
them.
you mean. Right.
Yeah.
You're
So
saying it
so
was
they
better to have it in the
yeah, and then they convinced him
beginning.
like the people at Pixar to like take the scene and put it at the beginning, so then the entire story changes completely. And Thankfully, they did that. Otherwise, they said like it wasn't working at all. Everyone's just like didn't like Marlin at all. They just thought he was being too much of an asshole to the little piss.
Hmm.
Nevikling hates Avatar, but that's okay. Nevikling hates most things. So
I
I
don't
don't
remember
particularly like
Avatar.
Avatar. To be fair, I just thought it was okay. I have no idea why it's so popular. Uh, but I'm happy that his, James Cameron film is like at the top of the box office. James Cameron, to be fair, he did that before with the Titanic as well. So this guy just like comes up with films and destroys everything in a good way. This guy's insane. I really like him. I'm very skeptical about his 40 Avatar films after this one because he feels like it's really worth it to be taking so much time to finish them. So he might have something in plan. There's no reason to doubt him. Avatar was released when we needed to escape. It was right after the recession. Okay, sure. Does it explain why the film went so well? Because we could afford to go to cinema. Wasn't it one of the
You
first films
needed
that you
like
had to like wear
an
3D
escape.
glasses or some shit?
Yeah, I think it was. That's
So it
probably
was like
also
the
an extra
technology of
thing.
it as well. That was
Yeah.
definitely an extra thing. Yeah, it was the first film that had like the real D technology. Just remember everyone was saying, "Oh, this is Pocahontas," basically. I was like, "Yes, it is."
What? Oh, I guess.
Yeah, like
I'm gonna be right back real quick. I need to put another layer on or something. And find my blanket. I've lost my blanket.
another layer on. You just right click and it's layer 4 over
I
there at
said
your
that
screen.
when I was by myself. I said that I needed to remove a layer
No,
because I was getting too hot, and then Deluxe Tux, maybe I can't remember who, was confused as to
well,
why I
you were.
needed to
Oh, I'm
remove a
sorry.
layer.
I'm sorry, everyone. But if I'm not here, the pun isn't official.
No, there was no pun.
Yeah, it was.
There
It's
was no
like a
pun.
pun on
He was confused. He thought I was actually wanting to remove a layer
layer.
of the animation when it was
See, that's
fine.
that's what happens when another round. Then people confuse puns for real things.
I loved Ferngully. I don't remember it at all. I just remembered really liking it when I was younger.
That's for Gully.
It's like little fairies in a forest, and their forest gets destroyed. I think.
I haven't seen Dances with the Wolves. To be fair,
I haven't
does
seen
he
that.
mate with wolves
I'll be right back.
in it?
Just gonna layer up.
Lawyer up. You know what? Fuck this. Okay. Take this. Do this. Do that. Do this. Do. Why does everyone know this? Fern Gully. What the hell is that? I feel like left out of this conversation. Oh, what the shit is that? Is that a series? Uh, is that fairies? It feels like I should know this, but I have no fucking idea what it is. Is it bat? Who made this? It's like something that Disney would make, but also not. Yeah, I have no clue. Tim Curry, Robin Williams. What the fuck? Looks incredibly 90s. like kind of like the rescuers or something. All those. Is that a movie or a series? Because it looks like a straight to DVD kind of thing. But it has Robbie Williams, so I guess it was a proper movie. I'm sure you guys know this already, but for whoever doesn't know this, said earlier, Nathan, Headwear Games in chat, has a demo of his game out, so you should go and play it. Um, I'm going to link it. I'm going to link this right now. So I need to play this myself, to be fair. Come on, tabs. And my browser's stuck. There we go. Play a demo on Nathan's game. Horror game. PS1 graphics. Super cool. Nathan, I'm really I don't know if you're here, but it's pretty awesome how you kind of like reinvented yourself in a way with the games. Like you had all this guard duty swag, and then you were like, "Fuck this! I'm gonna go for a completely different." Like you still obviously use whatever you learned on guard duty, but it's pretty awesome. Go to a completely different market in a way. Pretty ballsy, my friend. Well done. And you clearly have an audience for it. I'm sure. Just wait till the next game. Yeah, I know. I was gonna joke that it's probably gonna be like a sandbox VR game or something.
Hi.
No, Sarah's back. The
Who
fun is
made
done, guys.
who made Fern Gully?
Yeah, that's what I was asking. I
Oh.
also saw that it was like Robin Williams in it and shit like that
Oh
for his
yeah?
voice acting. Yeah, I have no idea what it was.
I
I'm
mean, he
telling
did
you
a
that
lot of
play.
stuff around then. Fern
I was posting Nathan's
Gully.
demo for people who want to play it, and I'm saying how cool it is
Yeah.
that Nathan completely changed, like reinvented himself with like completely new game after he had the Guardian swag and like new audience, but he seems to be doing super well. Other than the completely new engine and all that takes to learn. Chasing Sanding is more in line with my personal taste. Guard Duty was a project I first started when I was a teenager and just helped complete it finished that. I know what you mean, but also it also makes sense that as you grow up, you're gonna change your interests too. Like I really love horror and I want to do horror stuff, but also I love dinosaurs and point and clicks.
Ooh, so Guard Duty was like a long, long time in the making.
Yeah, I think by the time we met Nathan and found out about this game, it probably was
I think when I met,
it was.
I don't know if that was when I met Nathan, but he actually had like the game done pretty much and had a version of it on his phone. On his phone? Maybe. Can't remember.
I thought he was in Adventurex when he was exhibiting next to us. That's when I talked to Nathan first. He was like, "Who's this guy with a cool monitor over there? Who has a cool looking game?" But I was a bit shy, so I kind of like said hi and then left.
No, it must have been before that. When I went to one when you weren't there.
Yeah.
Whoa, 2004.
Oh wow.
That's nice though. Seeing something through is a pretty good skill.
Remember showing you on my phone at PubStar?
Yeah. That was before you exhibited it or anything. What is the time? I wanted to try and get all 3 done
So I
today.
found a great lolzy Eurovision song. I'm bobbing, so that should be good. It's called Discotheque, so you should know. I like it already.
No, shut up about crypto art. But yeah, sure, go on. My friend was trying to explain it to me, and I don't get it. I don't
I really
get.
get really tired to try and understand crypto art. I
And
read an
it
article how crypto art is really bad for the environment, and I didn't understand why. But
that doesn't make sense to me because
you
like
know,
it's because of all the energy that's used to run the servers that store everything. I think. But if you're using renewable sources of energy, is it that bad? I don't
like
know.
biking and using kinetic energy.
What? Get an oil tanker and light it on fire.
Navigating is always calm and collected. No hyperboles.
So when you were gone, Casas,
What happened when I was gone? Everything happened.
we had a raid, and then one of the people, the new people from there, was like, "Do you do NFG? Is it
What?
NFG? Yeah. Do you do NFG art? No, NFT art. Sorry, NFT. Do you do NFT art? I was like, what is NFT? And then yeah, I had no idea. It's non-fungible tokens, right? Which is it's crypto art. It's like I don't understand it. People
Me
spend
neither.
on like what? How much millions or billion? No, millions was spent on like the
Like,
Nyan Cat
you see,
art. So someone now owns that, but they don't own anything physical. They just own a
wait, so
digital
it's
piece
like
of
buying a
art.
painting that you can put in your living room, but you own it. Yeah, but then how do you own it if everyone has it on like, or is it like that
No.
every time
So each
every
one has
company has it?
their own string of like numbers on it or something like that. So it is unique because you can sell the same piece of art, let's say 20 times, and the fewer amount of editions there are of it, the more money it will cost, or like the more rare it is. It's like Pokemon cards in a sense, but it's not physical. It's digital, so it doesn't. It's weird. Crypto art is like buying useless
Yeah,
coins.
but
Most crypto
why
is
would you buy?
fueled
Why would you buy this though?
fueled by
Like,
gas and coal. Okay, yeah, so that is bad then.
yeah, but why would I pay money for this? Because it just feels like I'm not doing anything. I just spend my money.
I know. You can then
It
sell it
feels like
again, and then
if I
the
used to
artist can like in some situations they can say that they get a percentage of the sales if it gets sailed if it gets sold again. So you can make money back if
yeah, I
someone
mean,
buys it again. But like I
I
don't get
understand.
it.
I understand supporting the artist, but why? I don't know. Because I've seen like a lot of people on our feed who do art, and they keep like promoting their crypto stuff. But I have no fucking idea why. So is it just like cater for millionaires who are just gonna like spend money because they can?
I don't. Oh.
It's easiest to think of it like when the artist does a limited print run and you buy a printed number. Like, no, yeah, Nathan. But the main difference is that the printed thing is physical. You own it and you can put it on your wall. That's why I don't understand this comparison.
Like I mean, I guess you can do what you want with it, and you can get it printed and put on your
People putting
wall.
it from it. Yeah, it can change hands
But
though.
it can change hands. What do you mean?
It doesn't literally change hands. It's same like just send it through.
It does because it shows you on the site who owns it, and then it shows you when it's up for sale, and then someone else buys it, and then it becomes that person's property.
I think it's just sold. I don't understand it even if you explain to me. I don't understand the appeal of it.
I don't
I'm
understand the
missing
appeal
something
of
there.
it, but
I'm also
we're
very closed-minded to understanding it, which doesn't help because I just have my own predetermined
I don't
beliefs
get
on
it. Like I don't get why you would buy it, but I'm starting to understand what it is.
Does the mining part come out of the discussion about the environment
Mining?
issues, or is it?
Oh, wait, hold on.
The
It
thing is,
says
I was already tired to understand how like cryptocurrencies work, and then adding crypto art just makes me really tired.
Because of that, it uses a shit ton of power to keep running, and just to mine the encrypted token that is associated with. Yeah, I don't get the mining side of it. Yeah. Thing is,
Was
there's.
Matt saying a thing about the graphics cards and how
Yeah,
expensive they are because of the
Matt was saying how the graphics card he wanted is out of stock because cryptocurrencies, like data
I sort of
mining,
understand that
uses
though.
graphics. But that's not the reason why it's out of stock. It's also because of COVID that they can't produce them quickly enough as well.
Yeah,
Um,
possibly.
no, it is. It is. That is.
But I understand people like buying them in bulks because they use like farms of like mining. So that means that there are less cards in the market.
I
That's why you
don't
can
get
find them.
what freaking digital mining is.
Me neither, but let's say we know what mining is. People do it and they buy cards.
Uh, Wait, hold on. This is just to mine the encrypted token that's associated with the art uses a ridiculous amount of power. I also don't understand the appeal. The thing is, there are a lot of stupid rich people who have excess cryptocurrency and nothing to spend it on. See, and okay.
Yeah, that's what I assumed. That's why I said it caters to millionaires.
So the people whose art gets bought, are they that just then stuck with cryptocurrency? Like, can you do anything with that? Can you translate it into real money? I have not got a clue how it works.
Not a clue.
Not a clue.
So much ear in my ears right now.
You can withdraw crypto, but I believe the exchange takes percentage cuts to the transaction. Okay. So, I guess some artists out there are making a lot of money. But it's
Yeah,
kind of
probably.
like dirty money.
Dirty.
Yeah,
Why?
as far as the environment's concerned.
What you were saying a minute ago, that doesn't super affect the environment.
No, I said, sure. If they're using renewable sources of energy, then is it really affecting it? Is it really that bad? But apparently, Neviklink said that most crypto is fueled by gas and coal. So yes, it's bad.
So, did you answer this person? Yeah, we're definitely making crypto art.
No, I said no, of course not. I said, judging by the fact that I have no idea what it is, the answer is no.
Also, like, we're not even making art. We're making like
I
we're
did.
spending behind the scenes of making a game. It's
That
not
was the
like
first thing they said.
where the fuck am I here? The crypto. Imagine if I had like a billion, million, trillion dollars, and they were like, I need to spend it on that, and we just like turned it down. Basically.
We're like, nope.
Do you guys have a wallet I can put money in? Is what I would have said.
Yeah, it's all super weird. My friend was trying to explain it all to me. It was just like, it sounded like he was describing a world in the future and like some sci-fi planet. Because he was like,
For Sarah, she was
oh,
like, "Whoa, lasers, jetpacks."
can I not look at WhatsApp until I've downloaded? Oh, fucking heck. Yeah, what is it? Something called Ethereum or something. And like, there's all these
Ethereum
weird
is a
words.
coin, right? Yeah, wasn't there something with Elon Musk that he was like, buy Ethereum?
Yeah, Ethereum just sounds like some weird currency from the future,
Yeah,
which I
from
guess is what it
StarCraft.
is. But
Like,
yeah.
you need to mine. You are low on Ethereum. You can't build any more barracks. I'm like, cool.
Right. What am I doing?
Very good question.
There's no way I'm going to finish all three of these animations. At least, hopefully, I'll try and finish this one, which I probably won't. No, maybe I will. It's copied. Loads of frames copied. Okay.
I told you that the second animation is basically if you make one, the second one is really easy.
Wait, what's the second one? There's three.
There's dodge and jump.
Yes.
Which one are you doing now?
Which one's the second one? I am doing dodge.
Jump.
So,
The dodge is where it looks behind it. The jump is not that.
I'm doing dodge. I don't know if he looks behind.
Okay, so if you do dodge, like basically almost all of it is a copy pasting for the next one. So if you do this one, the other one shouldn't take too long.
But I still have like quite a bit left of this one to do. But it is a lot of it
That's
is
fine.
copy pasting the same frame.
Yeah, so I'm saying it's gonna go faster after that. It's not gonna take that much time. I enjoy doing these animations. I like animating this chunky yellow dino. It was nice. It's like I like its leg and how chubby it is, but also it's scared and runs. T-Rex was a bit weird because it was so huge that I needed to pay attention to so many parts of it. But I think if we actually like shade it properly and put it in the scene, and it's like there's camera sake and there's rain, I think it's gonna look super amazing. Oh my god, some of the songs I'm listening to are so Eurovisiony and boring. Also, the weird thing is that because they don't have the country next to each song, they all kind of blend together and sound the same because they're all in English.
Uh-huh.
Does it make sense?
No.
Like every once in a while, I get an Italian one or a French one, and I know it's Italian or French. But if all the songs are in English, I don't know what country they're from, unless they have like rough
Yeah,
lines.
no, fair enough.
I like Australia, by the way, as well this year. Don't worry, Sarah. I'm not gonna educate you. Yeah, we have 2 months before the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't promise.
Hey, it's everyone's locked in their houses. The least they can do is pay attention to the Eurovision this year. For people not from Europe, Eurovision is huge here. And when I say here, it doesn't mean my house.
It's just huge in your house, not
No.
your face.
Yeah,
Oh,
here
you just said
like
that.
in Europe.
Oh, okay. What? Okay.
Not literally here around the square meters that I'm occupying. What if you can touch all the berry piles, but when you touch them, they just like kind of like shake a little bit. So you don't do anything, but one of them shakes a lot.
Yeah.
Trying to think of a way that you don't just hover your mouse over a particular one and it just turns orange. You're like, okay, that's the hotspot. I solved it.
What's for dinner?
It's actually chicken, but I didn't cook it. My sister did with curry. There's a curry with chickpeas. So it's pretty yummy. What's for your dinner? Pizza with some
Gnocchi. Well, it's not necessarily Thursday. It's normally the day we go shopping, which is not a specific day nowadays. It used to be. It is like whenever we run out of food.
Gnocchi is like pasta, right?
It's not pasta. It's potato. It's potato and flour. Do you know?
Right.
Do
Yeah, I think.
you do you know Key what I'm talking about?
Do I know? Excuse me.
Do you know Key what I'm talking about? Instead of do you know what I'm talking about? Noki, Noki. It's a pun.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Oh, no, key. Oh, what's it doing? I don't understand.
How dare you not appreciate my puns?
I don't understand it.
Do you know what I'm talking about? So I said, do you know Key what I'm talking about?
That's not not a joke. It's like
It's not a joke. It's a
it's
pun, is
almost the
it?
sound you made.
Welcome to my life of listening to your shittiness. It's
Why
this.
this was a bit of a potato
But this
joke.
is a spinach. This is a spinach one. So it's like, it's green. I'm showing it on
Okay,
the
is
camera
it
for when it catches up.
no? It's a bit like
So yeah, like.
tortellini that's like green sometimes. Okay, yeah.
No,
I've
it's
seen
it's
because
literally just, it's potato and flour mixed into a dough, and then you
from
break it.
sometimes you can get
Huh?
pans that are like spinach or like lentils, and they have different color, like green or like red or whatever. That's why I'm assuming the color is green for the spinach.
Yeah, that's how it's just got spinach in it that makes it green. But yeah, so it's potato and flour mixed into a dough, and then you break it into little balls and stick it in a pot of boiling water. It's really fun. I used to enjoy making it when I was young, where you stick it in the pot of water, it sinks to the bottom, and then when it's cooked, it floats to the top, so you know it's done because it's like floating on the top, and then you scoop them out. But this one's already made. It's really hard to find vegan ones. They normally have milk powder in it, but this one
You
doesn't.
know when I was in school, I had like a principal, and he kept
Oh, so
saying
did
how
I.
like
I'm joking. Sorry. Continue.
okay, I quit the game. And then he kept saying how when he was like a student, he cooked pasta, and every time to see if it was done, he would throw like one of the spaghettis like on
Yeah,
the
onto the
ceiling, and
ceiling.
if it got stuck, then it was done. And then
Yeah.
he would have a shit tons of spaghetti on the ceiling. And I was like, okay, I get that, but how the fuck is this practical? Like, it must be an easier way to do this.
Yeah,
Just
that's
imagine
that's
like a fucking
stupid. You
completely
eat it.
disgusting kitchen full of like pasta on the ceiling.
You try a
I'm pretty sure
piece,
there are
and if it's done,
pizza
it's
ones.
done.
Yeah,
Flipping heck.
exactly. Like that's the test, isn't it?
That's not something to teach children.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to play it like super cool. It's like, hey, kids, I'm a cool
Yeah.
friend. And like, yeah, I know you have gray hair and you're like 40, so go away. Um, but yeah, I never did that after that. Like he told me that, and I was still, and I was like, I'm not fucking throwing this to the ceiling. That's like it's impractical. What if it falls in my face after that?
It's not that. You can't clean your ceiling. You have a disgusting ceiling after that.
Also, I've never seen anyone doing that in college. I've seen disgusting kittens, but I haven't seen that technique.
So, anyways, I'm having gnocchi with like a tomato-based sauce,
Will you knock it out?
and
See, that's
no, the what? I don't get it.
knock it out. Knock it out.
Knock what
Will you
out?
knock it out? Knock it out, but like gnocchi.
What does knock it out mean?
Like stop doing that. Like knock it off. No, I'm sorry. This was wrong in every way. Like grammatically, pronunciation, vocabulary, everything was wrong. You
Didn't
still laugh
even.
though.
Yeah, I'm laughing at your what's the word? Mistake. Yeah, so I'm having it with like a tomato-based soy sauce, and then with mushrooms in it as well, and cheese on top, baked in the oven. Yum, yum,
That sounds
yum.
yum.
Hopefully, yum. I haven't had it before.
Yeah, I spent so much time this week in just watching cooking videos. I was like,
Yeah, so I wanted to try making souvlaki, vegan souvlaki, this week, but because I saw in Tesco's
Sweet.
they now do a Greek like flatbread, and that it looked like it was more like Greek pita bread, because the pita bread you buy here is the Turkish kind, I guess, where it's not very good.
yeah, with like a pocket thing.
Yeah,
Mostly.
and it's like an oval, whereas like Greek one is like a tortilla, but it's a thicker kind of bread. And it turns out it's just like a weird like half-shaped thing. It's tiny. So yeah, I don't really know how to make make the bread myself, but I will need time for that. Try making the bread myself.
I'm gonna find this recipe for you.
Oh, no, did I already tell you that I had tacos, or was I telling everyone else when you were gone? Did I tell
Told
you?
everyone everything.
Did I tell you?
Because I let you speak for once by not being here.
Yep, true.
You agree
Yeah,
with me? Should be supportive.
but it's true. We had tacos for the first time. I don't think I've had tacos before. I never made them. I never understood them because they're like hard.
Microsoft tacos.
Huh?
There's
Microsoft?
hard tacos and soft tacos.
Oh.
Like soft tacos, I think are.
Oh, true. I mean the hard ones.
Oh wait, are hard tacos have a different name? Soft tacos are called burritos, or am I completely
No,
mis?
there's so many different kind of things. There could be soft tacos. Burritos is not. Hmm.
I love burritos. But
Tacos are smaller than a burrito.
yeah,
Um,
it's crunchy and exactly what it looks like. Yeah.
I have no idea if you get. Yeah, you do get
Do
soft
you guys
tacos.
have? I got the feeling in the UK there wasn't such a big thing on Mexican food, right?
I have no
Like there's Indian
idea how
places
it would.
everywhere, but I don't recall too many Mexican places.
I've been to a Mexican restaurant here and it's super yummy, but yeah, there wouldn't be
No,
as
no, no, I
much at
know
all.
there must be, but
But
yeah,
I've no idea. I don't know. But you can buy those like El Paso, I think they're called kits in the
yeah, it's
shops.
exactly the same
Yeah. So I bought the taco one, the hard taco, because you can get taco boats as well, but it's the hard taco, so just the
here. Yeah,
tortilla
yeah.
that's
The other
hard
one
like
is the
that.
tortilla.
But I've
Tortilla.
never understood it because I thought when you bite into it, it would just like all fall apart. And we cooked some stuff to go with that, and it was super yummy. But I'll never do it again because like
Right.
it's
So messy.
yummy. It didn't. Yeah, it's messy. It didn't really fall apart, but like bits did kind of fall out, and the juices fall out,
Yeah.
and my hands were so
That's why I
messy
like.
that I
Yeah.
prefer a soft wrap.
That's why I like the soft wrap though because it's like a little pocket thing. Like it still can be juicy, but you can also prevent that in a way, and it also holds everything. Like you still get messy, but it's so nice to
Not
have like a
as
big
messy, I
round
wouldn't have thought.
hot thing, and it's also like way more filling than it looks like initially every time.
But it is nice, like for a change, like having something crunchy. I did enjoy
Yeah,
it. I just don't think I would do it again.
I agree with you
And
because my mom used to make
also,
the same thing, like
oh
the
really?
same ingredients in the supermarket, and it was always so fucking messy, and I needed like five of them to get to fill up because they're kind of small.
Um, I what was
The
I gonna
mixture
say?
isn't that complicated, right?
Sorry?
It's like really easy to make the mixture of like the that's gonna go in it.
Depends what you want to
You
put
just
in
need to
it.
like well, we did it with like silicon carne, which is basically minced meat, which you make the same thing for pasta. But also
Yeah,
it was
that one comes
but
with a
also like we
spice
have to dress
mix.
up like sour cream or guacamole or like chopped tomatoes and onions so you could have something cold on it.
Yeah,
Same time with a warm mixture.
yeah. I had lettuce and tomato, and I made guacamole, and we made
Oh,
a,
yum.
vegan
Uh,
mince thingy
I'll take a
with
look at my feet.
the spices that came inside the pack and some red pepper. I think that was it. And I put a bit of like vegan yogurt for sour cream. It was yummy. And there's a salsa that comes with it. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Looks fine. Huh?
Yeah. Good job.
I was thinking that if you touch like every one of them, they kind of like move for 2 frames like offset.
Yeah.
Like you just like knock it a little bit,
Not
and
not
then if you touch this one, it goes like that.
maybe. Yeah, but not the prototype.
No, 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 not a prototype. I'm just worrying that if you just hover your mouse over this one, you're like, okay, I solved it. But if you like go all
Mhm.
over each one of them, then it kind of feels more like you're searching. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although
Um
I am going to be a bit upset if people just like click on this right away.
yeah. Back to the taco thingy. The other reason why I didn't super like it was because it was corn, like a corn tortilla, corn taco. I don't know if that's the normal thing that's made from, but it just reminds
I
me of
think so.
those the souvlaki at the cinema, the mall in Athens. Is it Athens? Halandri? Where is
Oh,
that?
the place
Hal-
where they have pita, Greek pita, but
but
with
it's
yeah,
corn flour. Where is that? What part of?
that was in Westfield, but
It was
it was
what?
also in Athens.
It
It's
is
called
Athens,
oregano and
but it is
oregano. What
Athens,
was it
right?
called? Olive
Or
oil
yeah,
and oregano.
olive oil and oregano or something. But
Yeah. To
yeah,
be
it's
fair,
here as well.
I have a place close to my house that delivers vlaki, and they have either like
Why are you being fair?
whole grain pita, so it's kind of like the darker pita, or you can have a
Oh,
corn pita. Yeah, you can have different
what's whole grain like?
types. Eh, I mean, I never like whole grain in general. I just think it lacks taste, but I know it's healthier.
Yeah.
It's just like darker, like a slightly brown, but and a little bit less, a little bit more dry. Because usually, like,
Yeah,
so like
yeah.
if you
It's not as
rinsed in oil
soft,
or
maybe.
whatever, or you can ask like no oil, please, in the my pita.
No
So it's a
potatoes.
little bit cleaner.
Hmm.
There are many like clean souvlaki, let's say, where instead of like tzatziki, they have yogurt and they have like more vegetables and stuff. So
Instead of
you can get
tzatziki,
that.
they have yogurt, but tzatziki is
You
yogurt.
can get it is, but it's also more. I don't know. Maybe it's a little fresher because you don't have all the garlic in it.
Okay.
I'm not saying I don't like
What is it?
garlic,
Is it
but
like for people that don't like garlic? Like maybe like
I
it's
think
a lighter kind of taste maybe.
I just for some reason. Oh yeah, or you can get like maybe it's like a diet thing. So you can get it only with a whole. I had some friend who was like, yeah, I'm embarrassed to call him my friend, but he was ordering that whole wheat pita,
Hmm.
yogurt, and turkey meat instead of like any other meat for the meat inside the food.
Maybe
Like
it's like a low fat yogurt or something.
yeah, I think
Cause
it
cause
was. So it
the
was like a
Greek
diet of.
yeah Greek yogurt is really thick and rich. So yeah, maybe that's what it is, like a lighter version.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you can get the thick one. I don't think they make the thick one for the tzatziki though. To be fair, because it's you don't need that much of a fat in it, or like because it's always like if you leave it, I think it gets a crust in the food after a while. It's so fatty. But...
Sorry, I just need to give my mobile number to these people who want to send me coffee.
All right, these people want to send me coffee. Hey, Deluxe Hux is back.
Hey, welcome back.
We talked about food and Eurovision and Avatar. And I don't know what else. But yeah, I should probably have this playing while I'm doing stuff. Today's lecture is done. Oh, that's cool.
How'd it go? Cool, done. It went really well.
Nice.
What's a wheelhouse? Lesto.
I guess he means it's his expertise or his kind of thing.
That's what it sounds like. I've never heard of that as an expression.
I've never heard of that either, but just assuming that's what it means.
Lesto. Wait, Lesto, world's first soap maker. I don't think that's what.
I'm listening to a singer from Australia and she reminds me of La Rouge.
Yeah. La Rue.
That was what I meant to say. Are you Googling it's in my warehouse?
Hmm.
Well, Sarah is ordering coffee or whatever.
Oh, I've done it. I've done it.
So I can have some too. Be right back.
Oh, wheelhouse of a pitch within the zone that is most advantageous for a batter to hit a home run within one's area of end. Yeah, it's exactly what Costa said. Yeah, so the festival that we wait, what? The festival that Theropods is going to be in coming up this week. Just because we're in it means that some company wants to send us all or each team a coffee and like a coffee maker kind of, nothing too fancy, but yeah.
Like a press. I don't know. Is it like for filter coffee where you just?
It is because there's filters with it. You have to, once the filters run out, you have to replace them. It's so random. But yeah. I like how, yeah, when they told us about it and they ended the email saying like everyone loves coffee, right? It's like actually don't really drink coffee.
Oh, cool, Sarah. Then you can post it to me.
Yeah.
Let's do is the technical workaround for when Social Security recipients do not get enough benefits to cover their monthly medical insurance costs.
Oh.
Technically, Deluxe Tux is still teaching just to us now. Super boring for 99.9999% of the population, but it involves some wacko technical wizardry behind the scenes. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's cool when you appreciate your work, but then you're like, how am I going to explain this to everyone? I think, though, if you explain anything with enough passion, then people are kind of like, listen to you. Even if it's like stupid. Not stupid, but boring, as you said. Like other people. I'm done, Sarah. You found the power of copy pasting the arms of the tier of the dino, which is exactly what I did. Nothing I
I
ever think is for the
didn't
arms.
copy paste it. I'm just copy pasting the feathery bit. I did draw it all from scratch.
He looks like cute with his little neck.
And I did reuse the head that I had done from the prototype, which I might
I
adjust.
like the dinos we have. I was really happy with the T-Rex. I was like, I thought he was so chunky and heavy that I was like, I was thinking how cute he was. Super chunky and beefy.
Heh. Oh.
Ooh, do you guys know this game called Moon Down or whatever?
No.
That's apparently it's coming out this week. I think Nathan's definitely gonna know them.
What kind of game is it?
And, it's a game that looks super fucking pretty, and that's all I can say because I have no idea what it's like.
So it's not an
I
adventure
just post a
game.
link. I post a link on the thing.
I
It
can't
says
click it.
Mondown is a lovingly hand-penciled horror tale set in the dark, secluded valley of the Alps. It just has a really interesting visual style, actually. Nathan definitely must know this because it's like horror FPS indie.
Oh, it's an FPS.
It's in like first person, not shooter. I'm sorry, FPS first person perspective, FPP. I don't know. It's just, it does look super
First
interesting.
person, right? I don't know.
They say hand painted, but it doesn't look hand painted. Oh, it is. Oh, it has some behind the scenes. They're actually painting on paper. What the fuck?
You could still say hand painted even if it wasn't on paper, though, right? Because you digitally paint too. That is an art
Sure, but
form.
it's a 3D thing. So how can you paint?
Paint textures.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize it was coming this week. Yeah, me neither. I just saw this actually. It's coming. Yeah.
Ooh, I'm out of focus. What is this camera doing? Did I do something
Sarah,
wrong?
you need to like, get on with your work and stop having distractions.
Sorry, I just noticed that
Because
my
you're.
camera was out of focus.
I know.
Oh.
I was talking about the focusing. I was a joke because we
Oh.
focusing on work. It is.
Yeah, true. As of all people, I should be telling you that.
Excuse me. Stop saying those things.
Stopping to look up Eurovision songs.
What did you? You didn't even listen to this, and I linked it an hour and a half ago.
I told you I wouldn't until I'm finished with this stream.
Yeah, I know. Then why are you playing with my? I didn't distract you, technically.
No, not distracting me. You're distracting yourself by stopping. Want to become famous?
Oh wait, I want to become famous.
You stopped work just to look up a freaking blah 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 song. What's it called? Eurovision.
I'm still listening to Eurovision songs.
No, never mind.
Where's the other boy gonna go now? Oh wait, it's a girl. We have a little girl.
We have a
yeah,
girl.
fuck.
I didn't even realize it was a girl. I drew it as a boy.
No, it's a little girl. You don't have to be sexist, Sarah. Child, it's called Child Free, so I
Why
don't
am I
know.
being
Isn't she?
sexist?
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck?
I guess because she doesn't have a little bra, right? But that's a little girl too. In my book, I don't know. Oh, so, I thought it was a girl. Well, we don't have pixel nipples, so it doesn't matter if it's a kid without.
The hell? What do you mean? If it's a boy, it's got nipples. If it's a girl, it's got nipples.
I know, just the exposed part of it is what I'm saying. Sarah.
What?
Should we diversify one of the kids?
Sorry?
Should we diversify one of the kids so they're not all white?
Just forget about it for now. It's just a prototype.
Okay. Yeah, just saying it before we actually do the animations.
We're sorting out like all the characters at some point.
Yeah. Ooh, what's this?
What's what?
This song, it sounds catchy, but it also sounds boring. It's called Amen. Okay, so this boy's done. This old lady's gone. This kid is gone. And then we go to different backgrounds, which is this. It's this. Actually, let's go to Drive and chapter one. What is it? Chapter one. Drive chapter. I might draw a little flower in the head of the blonde kid.
Why?
Because then the idea was that you pick up the flower and you put it on the
Oh, right.
monument. Chapter 2? No? What's before that? Why do every time when
Because she's got longer hair.
with the flower?
Yeah.
Yeah, and also it was a girl, so it
Well, if you wanted to
appropriate.
diversify, then maybe we should put it on one of the boys.
Okay. I was talking about diversifying the genre because that was diversified enough if she was a girl, I thought. But
Yeah, but like
I,
that's
I
that's
was
the whole
meaning
like
I was meaning critically.
it's the whole thing of like that doesn't just because it's a flower doesn't mean it's just a girl thing.
Yeah, I know. I don't think I'm promoting stereotypes like that. I was just saying not to have everyone white, basically. Uh, found a song I like. Um, there are two songs called "Amen" in
Mm-hmm.
Eurovision. This is so weird. Oops, not coffee. Here. Slight issue here.
Well,
That I have a really shittily, roughly drawn village, and I need to hide a little kid somewhere with no details.
we have to think about where it would be hiding.
Yeah, I
I
know,
mean,
but
you can
I
come up
don't.
with something rough, and it can change depending on what Matt does.
Yeah, but I need an idea at the moment. Doesn't like, is it behind something? Because I have two kids and they're inside of things. Um,
Yeah, just have it hiding behind a
behind the
tree,
big,
a
behind the big hunter,
stone. Yeah.
hides everything.
Oops.
So, are you using TikTok ever?
I actually downloaded it recently just to get an idea of how we could potentially use it for Theropods. Um, all I found
I
was
think
a kind of annoying game dev person that I just didn't enjoy the videos. There was, yeah, I don't know.
I think I saw someone on Twitter recently talking about. Oh, maybe it was Jacob Denerka. He was talking about discovering a lot of games on TikTok, because apparently that's the only place that you find some developers. It is interesting because wherever you have a set of eyes, it's always different. It's always worth investigating.
Well, TikTok annoyingly is like a, a big thing. I'm not a. Hey, Buildosaurus. I'm not a massive
Hello.
fan of the platform, but it's
No,
a
me
place
neither
where
because
a
it's
lot
very
of young
risky.
people are that it might be worth working out how to use it.
Yeah. Also, I was gonna say how I feel like I need to, for this new job I have, which is basically a cooking show that needs to appeal to a younger audience. I feel like it would be silly for them not to go on TikTok, but I also don't know how TikTok
For
works.
sure. I can. TikTok's pretty good for like recipe videos. You just
Must
you
be,
edit it
must
really
be.
quickly, and you can then maybe I don't know if you can link to things.
Does it have
It'd
a
be
one
good
minute,
to be
2 minute?
able.
What does it have?
I have no idea. I've never used it before.
It's like I barely got a hang of Instagram, and I still don't with the stories. But yeah.
Hmm.
But I mean, obviously, when you said theropods, I actually didn't think about it. But I might have to do some research on it for another job.
Yeah,
So
so
maybe
learn it for that and then
maybe,
utilize it for
maybe,
Theropods.
maybe not. But
Sorry?
I could also. I'm wondering if Nathan has any idea about marketing on TikTok. It's also, but it is kind of interesting because it's a new platform, as in like. It's also, I'm not sure though if it's like kind of like Instagram is great because it has a lot of eyes, but it's not great because it doesn't allow you to link outside of it, outside the platform.
Well, you
So
can,
it
you
doesn't
just
even
need to
know.
get enough followers.
So you can't, let's say in our case. But I don't know if it actually makes any difference. I mean, it makes difference people knowing about your game, but I don't know if it actually translates to any sales or people are just like, oh, okay, it looks cool. Although I'm guessing awareness does translate sometimes to sales. I've been meaning to do TikTok for a few months now. Nathan's saying. Yeah, I'm gonna look into Jacob Janerka's post on Twitter again if he came into any conclusions about this.
The worse quality video, the better it does, really.
I do like I'm familiar with TikTok because I see a lot of videos or like re-uploaded on YouTube or like someone sends me a TikTok or whatever. But it's not like I've ever gotten it and browsed it, but I did appreciate some videos. Isn't it technically like the new Vine?
Mm-hmm.
I sound really old for saying that. The new Vine. Vine is like 10 years old and dead. But that was the closest I got to it.
I never even dabbled in Vine at all whatsoever. Didn't even know it
Me
was a
neither. I
thing.
just knew it existed, and I would kind of get it. Although 6 seconds sounds ridiculously low to me.
I feel like I only knew what Vine was after it had already died.
Yeah, pretty much. But also, it's kind of insane though not to like we have to consider TikTok being like a huge player because like it's been gigantic in every country, and it's only like dibbling into industries that you start watching, like like cooking or video games. I'm an old man who
Wait,
does
what do you
that for
mean?
the kids. That like it might be huge for like other things that we don't follow, like young kids follow, like celebrities or whatever. I don't know what to say because I don't know this, but then it slowly comes into our territory, which like things we watch. So people are starting to use it more and more to like appeal to their
Okay.
audience. Does that make sense?
Mm.
Or they're trying to get a piece of like their, which is like a huge young audience over there by getting into it.
Yeah.
But again, I have no idea how TikTok works in the aspect of like, can you share links, or is it just like inside the platform, like Instagram, where it's just like trying to keep everything inside the platform? Like every platform has a completely different way of like handling stuff. Like Facebook is horrible for game developers, for example, but it's good for cooking videos because you can just like share and then they have really easy links that you can post on like other pages um, to like transfer your viewership. But also, cooking videos are great, way better on Instagram. Compared to views, it's like I don't know, like not, I don't know, like 100% better almost.
What's AM radio?
I think the Lock Stocks is either joking or I have no idea what AM radio is. Whenever the phrase "all the kids are talking" and something, that means that it's so always almost always sarcastically. That's what I'm gonna assume out of this. Does AM radio literally mean day radio, like daytime? Yeah, I actually had radio. Sarah knows about this, but when I released like a short movie years ago, and it went to some festivals and it did pretty well. So I had like a radio station from Greece who wanted to have an interview with me. Um, it predates FM radio. Oh, I see, I see. Um, and I had an interview on the radio where I was like gonna be interviewed about the movie, which is already weird because you can see clips of a movie, and if you hear it on the radio, it sounds like weird. But at least I had the movie online, and then I remember I had the whole interview, and I was really stressed because it was my first thing and it was in the air. And then I finished, and I was like, "Oh, I think it went pretty well." And then I took my parents to listen to the interview, and they were like, "Yeah, it was pretty good, but you kind of forgot to say the title of the movie." And I forgot to say the title of the movie, and the interviewer did never mention it for some reason. Maybe they didn't prepare
What the
enough or
heck?
whatever. You don't remember that, Sarah? That
No,
happened in
I
London. I
do.
was there.
I do.
Yeah, and then I had my first interview about a movie that I never fucking mentioned. I just imagine some guy being in their car and be like, "Huh, that sounds interesting," and then be like, "Well, what the fuck is the title of the movie then? If I'm interested."
Like, I don't
So
get
yeah,
why
not a big.
the radio person didn't like prompt you to
Yeah, I'll
say
tell
it
you
there.
why. Because I think they were probably friends with my dad because he worked at the radio. So I kind of like didn't get this interview purely out of interest of some you know, journalist guy, I think was just like, oh, okay, your son sounds cool. We can probably have a thing about this.
Hmm.
So I think they were just like, yeah, whatever. We'll just like fit this in the last minute. I was really fucking embarrassing, but you know, I was it was funny. I have a funny story at least for it now. No, don't open Premiere. Go away, Premiere. No. Okay. Jesus Christ. I have all my the shortcuts for the software on like the bottom bars that I need to like on the taskbar. And sometimes when I'm trying to maximize a window, I accidentally click on application and then I just have to close it.
Hmm.
Oh, what's this song? 80s drums. I'm in. So we need the little girl, or as Sarah likes to call it, little boy. how, how tiny the kid is compared to the background.
Hmm.
Oh, I got these. Yeah, there's a lot of space to hide here. Wasn't that the first way we advertise our game by printing out little leaflets and giving them around? Do you think anyone actually like looked at the website and like typed it, check out what the game was
Probably not.
about? I went to the loading bar and just left a bunch of leaflets in the games bar, so that someone would see a pixel dinosaur and pick it up. Matt is so good at those things. What? You guys see what happened on my screen?
It's black.
Yeah, but I just like tried to draw one single line and then the whole thing froze. And okay. And After Effects started opening up, so I don't want this. Uh Flash completely froze. Okay. Did I lose everything?
You didn't save anything?
Auto saves usually, but that's annoying. Okay then. Sorry, I'm gonna restart. Starting the screen. My huge face now. Look at this door, guys.
Oh, it's 4:10.
Oh wow. We went overtime. Jesus fucking. Oh, I see. Okay. door. It's not random, it's my door. It's just randomly, I close the window. But Sarah had OBS say, okay, when Costas doesn't use his window, we're gonna focus on his door. Found the most Eurovision song of every Eurovision contest. It's this song called Fallen Angel. And as you can imagine, there's a guy dressed in the middle of a stage with angel wings. And then there are demons dancing around him. And he has fake chains. And I'm pretty sure during the live performance of it, he's going to be raised up on a stage with ropes.
Cool.
It's like the most obvious 13-year-old metaphor of like fallen angels and like having literal angels around. It's like, I have to fight my demons. You have demons around.
What country is that?
I don't know, Latvia, something like that. I can actually tell. I just trying to remember what it was when I first saw it. Ooh, that's what I like. What's that?
Alright, I'm just gonna finish this frame off and then I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna think about this when time comes. So if you finish these, you're just starting a prototype again, right? So I need to give you stuff like the latest by tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning would be great. If you could send me what you have, like it'd be awesome to have tonight even, if possible. But I do have some of this to finish off still.
Let's see what stream on my screen.
Oh, because you stopped streaming.
Well, no.
You did.
Yeah, but I started again.
Yeah, so I've clicked watch stream.
Oh, you had to click that again.
Apparently.
Yeah, but I thought if people want to watch my stream, they literally have a sign saying "What stream" there. So what are they complaining about? It's what stream.
No one's complaining. What do you mean?
Because, you know, instead of me streaming, I just say streaming on it and it's the same. Oh, it reminds me of The Witcher. I wonder what it is.
What? So if you keep talking about things that
by
no
country
one
that
else
reminds me
can
of the-
hear. Is it Polish?
Well, I mean, we can't have Eurovision songs on the stream, so...
There we go. You found someone who is enthusiastic about Eurovision too.
Finally, well, of course, Buildersaurus is enthusiastic. They wanted their holding Eurovision this year in the Netherlands. I've been talking about Eurovision all the time, and everyone's ignoring me here.
I never understood the whole patriotic thing of saying, "Oh, we won this and we won that," but you won nothing. It's just you're like represented by some person representing your country.
If you're holding it in your country, then it's kind of like, you know, you should.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever understood it because I never really felt like I belonged anywhere to a specific country. Maybe that's why it just seems ridiculous to me.
And I'm saying I won it, and I'm not even like Dutch and remote.
But you grew up with that understanding of like.
National pride? What? National pride about stupid fucking pop songs? Sure.
Or anything. Sports too.
Yeah, I'm not the kind of guy to talk about sports, but yeah, I get it. I'm Eurovision fan, I don't care if it's my country. Yeah, same. I think the Netherlands have bad songs all the time. Yeah, same. Yeah, but the thing is, I watch Eurovision, but then I almost always don't want. I want some other country to win, right? Like I'm passionate about the song winning, not exactly my country. Like I'm gonna acknowledge if our song is shit. Like Bill the Source is doing.
Okay, I'm done-ish on this. I'm not fully done. There's a... why is there a line there?
Have you been listening to the songs, the upcoming songs, Bill the Source? Because that's what I'm doing right now. Ooh, let me see your animation. Oh right, I see what you mean. Like you need to have the hair moving.
Sorry?
You need to have the hair animation. I
Yeah,
whip my hair
the
back
main
and
part
forth.
is
I whip my
finished.
hair back and
There's
forth.
her skirty leaf hanging thing that's not done either.
The shorts and the skirty leaf hanging thing.
What's wrong with the shorts?
No, nothing. I'm just making
Oh
fun
no
of you
no
for
no!
calling it
Just
shorts.
the leaf hanging bit hasn't been done properly, and her
No, I
hair.
haven't been listening at all. Usually I listen to them all the time and I make top 10 lists. Same here. But this year I haven't done anything. Well, don't worry, because that's in. Eurovision is in May. We're still in March. So you have plenty of time. I was saying how I'm proud and not proud at the same time that my some of my good friends did the music video for Greece. I'm happy because they did it. I'm not happy because it's shit. But hopefully they're not watching this stream. So.
Right, I'm gonna have to stop now and go. So I need to make some
Oh
dinner.
wow, we went 18 minutes, 20 minutes over time.
So thanks
I was joking earlier
everybody.
to Sarah that everyone's gonna be here while we're just like been streaming for 3 hours plus. No, I'm not happy you're here. It's just like I wish we could have more energy.
Thanks everyone for watching. We will be back
Posting the
on.
outro
Sorry.
there. Posting the outro there.
I need to go. Like,
I know. Okay.
yeah, we'll be back on. Hopefully on. Oh wait, hold on.
Oh, you're doing something on Thursday?
I'm not. I'm not doing something. I don't quite know what to do because some people are putting in, or electricians, I guess, are putting in a smart meter. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Some people, yeah. Okay.
They're putting in a smart meter on Thursday, and they're coming between 12 and 4, which, I mean, we stream between 1 and 4, so I doubt they're going to come at 12. So if they come at 12 and they're done, then it's fine. But the thing is, they might need to switch the electricity off. I don't know if that means in the whole house, though, because our end of the house is on a different, like, circuit. So either we just say we'll do it on Friday instead. I think we should do that just if Friday's good for you.
I think it's fine, yeah.
Yeah.
But the first one to find out what your
My hoodie's a dinosaur hoodie. On there, and it goes like right down the back. You can see that tiny. I'm a little 5-year-old at heart. Yeah. So should we just stream on Friday instead?
Yeah, I think it's fine.
I think it's safer. I might be able to do Thursday, but we just play it by ear. No, don't play it by ear. Friday. Friday's the better option.
Friday. I mean, yeah, it's better for people who are here now to know when next we're having.
Yeah, though I guess if they come at 12 and they're done, I technically could, but no, I won't because I won't be ready. I don't want to get ready to stream. Yeah, no, Friday.
Yeah, don't stress. It's fine.
We'll be back on Friday.
Predictable stuff.
Yeah. So see you guys on Friday.
I'm definitely gonna be more prepared for the animation stuff next time.
Yeah.
Well, I did some today, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys, have fun.
Okay,
yeah.
bye bye, yo. Bye bye, y'all.